Stop. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can't hear nothing. Let me check out everything. About to get it started. It's gonna be good. Let's go. Hit the like. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Let's test it out first, man. Let's see what we got going on. See where we at. We ain't got nobody on there yet. See what we got. It's been a minute. We say we live. You say we live. It's been a minute. Oh, we sound good. We say we live. You say we live. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? We got people already chiming in, man. It's gonna be a good night, man. We finna do some good stuff. Drop the anchors if you're anchored in the Lord. We're gonna have some surprise guests to jump in with us. I already chopped it up with a couple of people. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? We got people already chiming in, man. It's gonna be a good night, man. We finna do some good stuff. Drop the anchors if you're anchored in the Lord. Yeah, let me turn this down. Have some surprise guests to jump in with us. I know it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. I really ain't did this in a minute. So can't hear myself. Follow us. Follow us on TPC PJT LFM. That's Pastor JT Lady Finita. If y'all don't know what that is, but that's our Instagram. That's our Instagram. And be sure to subscribe, man. We got a good night ahead of us. Like I said, we got a couple of people that's gonna pop in and help us listen to some new music. We got some new music that we're gonna drop, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So let's go and get it cracking with some of the stuff that. Okay, let me break it down. I'm needing help to figure out what I should put on this album. And in the process, we got some other artists that we're gonna listen to their music as well. And some of them gonna pop in. Like Corey Drums is gonna pop in. Conductor, he's supposed to pop in. A whole lot of people supposed to pop in, man. So I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. Everybody that wanna be on the chat to help judge your music, and we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like that. But we're gonna go with this one first. Look into the light, 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 look into the light. Skyscraper sinking in the villages once called Senegal, New America. Seen this run its course, avoid the panic, go straight to avoid capital gains, crypto block exchange, livestock extinct. It's artificial extravaganza, ladies and gents. There's a confusion word of time with. Just ask the government. Everything's hidden in plain sight. Racism supersedes black and white. The dominant color's green, know what I mean? Mind moving slow past me amphetamines. The ADHD side effects got me nervous wreck. Sound the alarm, like my people, where my heart is at. Kumbaya, como esta, estés libre. Don't be looking at me strange, wonder what he say. Look into the light, 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 yeah. Look into the light, 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 yeah, look into the light, look into the light, look into the light. Hit that like button. Should we put that one on the album? InHouse Productions. InHouse Productions. Shout think about that one. Look into the light, man. Let me give you background on Look into the Light. Um, it was just a song that song is loaded. It's loaded with a lot of information for the woke community. Look into the light. Self-explanatory. Drop those anchor emojis if you're anchored. That's what's up, man. Please share. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat as soon as I figure out where the chat is. Here it is. So I might need to text them and tell them that the chat is in. I sent it a couple of emails out, but I know how to do it. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go get the chat link. That way, the brothers can't say that they didn't see the chat. They didn't see it. Oh, man, you know what, Pastor? You know, I didn't see it. So we're gonna do it like that. Shout out to the people that's on Twitch and the TPC and Pastor JT channel. Normally I would do all 4 or 5 or whatever, man. But this is spur of the moment thing. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Lady Mayberry. And whoever else on here, man. They ain't said nothing. But we got some more. We got some more music. We got some more music. Y'all want to hear one more of mine, or you want to hear the people? Because I got people that sent music in, but I ain't gonna play their music till they pull up. When they pull up, I play their music. So we got here we go. Let's do this.
This
Word
episode
from
of The
my
Preacher's Corner
sponsor.
is brought to you by three young queens shea butter, where natural meets royalty. Handcrafted with love, our rich, all-natural shea butter nourishes, hydrates, and protects your skin because you deserve the royal treatment. Visit 3youngqueens.net today and experience the luxury of nature's best. 3youngqueens Shea Butter, because royalty starts with self-care. Proud official sponsor of the Preacher's Corner podcast with Pastor JT.
Be sure to share, like, and do all that good stuff, man. Let's go. Whether you know it or not, man, we're from the same team, from the same tribe, rep the same thing. But yeah, we keep messing with the dog behind the vent, jumping. Bite you. Tell me, is it really real? Tell a brother how you feel. Put your boy all live. I got questions. Has life taught you a valuable lesson? My regards, I can tell it's been hard. Let me put you up on game. Keep pressing toward goal. I know it may not show, but I'm actually for you, never against you. The deep in what's been happening from a distance. You thought it was easier than it looked, but this walk ain't for the weak. Persecution is the norm every day of the week. You gotta keep your head, put your big boy boxes on. The enemy wants to smoke like a fiend, Cheech and Chong. Here's the story, in the end, God gets the glory. You know that there's shit between. Burton is a character in this story. Faith come by hearing, but you can't hear without a preacher that's been sentiment. Touch not the anointed, better repent. Make sure your steps is order, gotta walk by. Not by visual, not by talking. High capping, people name dragging, finger pointing. No cloud chase stalking. Gotta work out your own soul salvation. Nobody buddy listen. Get that plank up out your eye. Come to church of the way you are with me. Got your undivided attention. Hit on the swivel, wonder where the place to petition. This ain't your regular watchman speaking. No pulpit pimping. Seeds of wisdom and repentance, all I'm reading. Last of a dying breed, 144,000 crying lads and spurring knots, holding up the banner till the mic drop. My lifestyle preaches, no corner generators needed. My fruit capitalize and multiply, manifesting every word spoken over their lives, just as the children and their wives, the beneficiaries of righteousness and favor, freedom from bondages and chains being broken down by scriptures. We're praying and quoting prayer songs, so far as we told. Armageddon has arrived, it's wartime. The fall of Babylon is at hand. Children of Israel rise. King and queen, take your positions, lead, create, and conquer. Here comes that era prophesied. Serve the sons of thunder. How did you ever wonder? By shooting shots going underdressed. Put your focus on the kingdom, that's what's best. Cause line for line, you ain't capable to pass the test. Made a promise to lay that soul to rest. I see ya. Ashes to ash, dust to dust.
We started the game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. I wasn't.
All right, all right, all right, all right. What you think about that one? Should we put it on the album? Put that one on the album. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for pulling up and tapping in with us, man. Appreciate that. And maybe he got something to say. Let's go back and see what he say. Hello, buddy. Your stream is so captivating. I am enjoying watching you play your skill. I would be happy to support you. Feel free to add me. Discord username is that's what it is. That's what it is. Dre Rawls done pulled up in the building. What up, Dre Rawls? Man, hey, the link is in the chat. Man, everybody that want to tap in and get on the live stream, the link is in the chat. All you have to do is hit the link. Hit the link. There it is, right there. There it is. And you will be live with us on the live stream. Here we are. Everybody is in, man. Everybody jump in, man. Everybody jump in. We just gonna tap in. This is good music. Um, we only played two songs so far, and I guess we'll go to my latest single. My latest single, here it is.
Question. Can a young man make money anymore? Or is it your job to make sure I'm poor? We should pay attention, we gotta be sure. Life is not a cash out, it's gotta be more. Can a young man make money anymore? Or is it your job to make sure I'm poor? We should pay attention, we gotta be sure. Life is not a cash out, it's gotta be more. When people try to fast route, they end up in court. Like when you seek a handout and your people ignore it. Do believe in cash cows and feelings euphoric. How you can go from last place to feeling important. Don't get too puffed up, take it as a warning. Don't think less of yourself, that's abhorrent. Thinking yourself less, joy comes in the morning. Be conceited, your big dreams will end up in the toilet. You need some new friends, as if you can afford it. When everything adds up, walking in one accord it. In real life love, don't preach it in metaphorics. Tough love knows I rose, I'm better for it. And be lucky for the good times, money's a new invention. Never was in the
My
forest,
boy done
at least
pull
for
up.
the pension.
Corey
We make
Drums in the
America great,
building.
but they won't ever listen.
Yup,
You
yup,
got a lot
yup.
to
What's
question.
good? What's good?
Can I
Hang on,
pay
let me make sure
attention,
my
make
mic is
money
working.
anymore? Or is it your job to make sure I'm poor? We should pay attention, we gotta be sure. Life is not a cash out, it's gotta be more. Can a young man make money anymore? Or is it your job to make sure I'm poor? We should pay attention, we gotta be sure. Life is not a cash out, it's gotta be
In the
more.
lane where you belittle for being lame. Lyrical substance, yeah, it's available, but yet the masses still complain. Industry standards, PR promoting, trying to get above the game. Recognition above the industry, wages is what's lame. Trying to figure it out, I can't cope. Millions of streams of views, but still broke. Respect among your genres elite. Nominations, recognition, no conversions to the faith, they're just not to the beat. Reels and shorts, catchy hooks. This new phase of Christian hip hop got our minds shook. Don't live a scripture out the book. Fam just trying to get a look. Set apart repentance, motivation, inspiration, contentions, division, confusion, principalities. In reality, no one wins. We just back to the beginning, trying to fit in.
Can a young man make money anymore? Or is it your job to make sure I'm poor? We should pay attention, we gotta be sure. Life is not a cash out, it's gotta be more.
Corey Drums is in the building, man. What's the deal, my boy?
What's goody? What's good? Can you hear me, son?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you,
don't know if
man.
you can hear me. All right,
Yes,
cool,
sir.
cool, cool.
Yes,
Everything is
sir.
groovy, bro. You already know, just chilling, man. Hanging in there with you.
Man, can all we have to do is ask the audience, can they hear you? Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, yeah. Can the audience hear me? I mean, I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Yeah, you sound good though on my end.
All right, cool, cool, cool. Just making sure, making sure. But everything is good, my good pastor. You
Man,
know what I mean?
appreciate
Blessings
you
to
for
you.
pulling up, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man.
You already know, man. Anytime I get a chance to hang out with you, it's always a go. You feel me?
For sure, man. You know, we kicked it in person, so hey,
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Yeah, this
Nah,
family
matter of
right
fact,
here, man.
I just seen some more of the Cali footage you posted promoting the joint the other day. Like,
Yeah, man. Hey, man. It's just really showing that we had a good time, man. We missing y'all, and
absolutely.
Yeah, we had a great time, man. Y'all showed us a good time when we was in LA, man. So salute, bro.
Absolute, man. It was a pleasure. You already know.
Show for sure, man. I know you got some new music coming up, man. You got some new music, and the kids got some new
Yeah,
music coming up, and
yeah. We got a lot going on right now, man. A lot of, since the at the end of last year with all the changes and all the things that happened with the music being pulled and the differences between streaming and all the discrepancies that's been going on in this industry.
right,
Um, I've been taking my time and figuring out how I wanted to. Boy, hold on. But yeah, I just wanted to figure out a new way to put the music out there where we weren't so slave to the old system. So I plugged in with this platform called Hitmaker and started doing the music downloads, things like that, and going direct to customer, direct to consumer, um, and not going at it like what I mean, like charging $20, $30, like the NFT aspect, but to go at it where with the hitmaker situation, I'm doing it where the listener can choose, they can decide what they want to pay for the music. You know
right,
what I mean? So you got an album on there. You want to buy the album, the minimum cost is $1. You know what I mean? You get many songs on the album. It could be 15 songs on an album. It's $1. You know what I'm saying? Or you could pay more if you choose. But it gives the consumer the the ability and the freedom to place the value on the product that they feel it deserves. You know what I'm
all
saying?
right,
If you're a consumer and you only think my music or any one of the artists' music that's on there is worth $1, then you pay $1. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
But if
right,
you're
right,
somebody that feels that it's worth $1,000, then you could pay the $1,000. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you on how much you want to contribute to the artist and how much you value that artist's creativity. You know what I'm saying? And from the artist aspect, um, just being able to get it to the people in a better way is a benefit to us. Number one, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you think about it, I sell if a million people buy a dollar CD or $1 album, then you just made $1 million, and that's a lot more money than you'll do with selling with a million streams on a streaming platform. So either way, you know what I mean? It's a win-win kind of scenario. Plus, you're able to do more, offer more. Like I could offer just like with my NFT, I could offer videos on my digital downloads and stuff like that. So there's all kind of different ways to deliver product to the consumer now, outside of just streaming. And I'm not one that's gonna, like I was telling you earlier, I'm not one that's just gonna give up on streaming and say, oh, don't stream nothing. So that's like saying don't put your music on the radio. You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? But just be strategic with it. You know what I mean? Like you won't find a whole album of mine on streaming platforms anymore. You'll find singles. You know what I mean? And then when you want the whole album, you know what I mean? Feel free to go to my website and
Let me.
download the.
I hate to cut you out, bro, because we got a lot of people that's
Hold on, my boy just pulled up. Yeah, my boy
Hey,
just pulled up. He just came
no,
back
no,
from
no,
Red
no.
Rock.
See, they don't know how we kick it though. You got to put the dog back in the camera, man. That
Oh, hold on.
you
Bring
gotta,
Bella
you got.
over there.
That's my baby girl right there, man.
Yo,
What up, son?
what up, Pastor? How you doing?
Already, man. Hey, I had to see the baby. How y'all doing?
All right.
Yeah,
He just pulled up. He just got back in from New York.
for sure, man. Hey, man, good to see you,
You
man.
know what
They
I
don't.
mean? He be heading back out tomorrow and all that. But he just came back. Took a flight out to the
Yeah,
fan base.
yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Boy, you see the smile come on my face when I seen that puppy come through the screen.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, the people offline don't know, but we know. So yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For the people that don't, that's my youngest son now, King Keo, and
Kill the Prince, not
and
in.
that's Bella, the wild pack dog right there. You know what I mean? That's Bella, the family mascot. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So
Yeah, man.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, we had good times in LA, man. That's how well, that's all I'm gonna say online. We had good time, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You see First Lady say in the chat, Bella Bella.
That's right.
Already, man. So let's get to it, man, because we could chop it up like we do offline, but there's several people online that don't know who you are. So tell them
Yeah.
who you are and the Banks brand and everything about the Banks brand, bro.
Well, first and foremost, my name is Corey Lawrence Banks, Senior, professionally known as Corey Drums, formerly known as the rapper name C Style during the '90s and all that, but I
Where
did
you
more as Corey Drums.
hold up, where you from?
I'm from Hollis, Queens, New York, man. All day, every day. Yeah. Real tittle. You know what I'm saying? But I came up during the golden era of hip hop. Um, like the real gold, the original golden era, and then throughout the golden era. Because I started rhyming in '85 when I was 15. Seriously, I mean, I was rapping before then, but it wasn't like serious. But I started taking it seriously at about 15, and that was in 1985. Then I had my first record deal with Columbia Records in 1991, 92. Um, I was on Wild Pitch Records. I was in a lot of like the '90s different hip hop camp, Hit Squad and Searchlight Mob, things like that. But then during the late '90s, throughout all of the 2000s, I did my own thing and created Ironclad Entertainment, Ike, Ike Kids, and then all of that springboarded into the development of Banks Brand Music and the ATM, which is what we're doing now, and helping other artists develop their independent careers and know where their money's supposed to be coming from and how to register their music and pretty much the DIY type stuff that most people don't know when it comes to pursuing a career in this music business independently, especially with all of the different change in technologies and, like I said earlier, the different ways to deliver your product to the consumer and how those different ways can benefit you and how they can be a detriment. So it's a you got I'm one that like to show people how to balance that kind of stuff out and utilize it.
That's what's up, man. Hey, you been a real good man. Anytime I need the information about anything, you always tell me what we need to do and what we not need to do. Um,
Absolutely.
you'll tell us if no, man, raise the voices up on that, man. That don't sound right. So you've been our
Absolutely.
critique. So you've been in our corner as it relates to in-house productions. You introduced us to NFTs. The first opportunity that I ever had to be with burning bridges with the NFTs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The whole album is on NFTs. That's a whole different
Absolutely.
avenue for people to purchase our brand or our music. So tell us about the NFTs, bro.
Well, before I even get deep into that, I want to congratulate you for being the first rapping pastor in the NFT space on Cardano blockchain.
Oh man, there you go.
That's historic, bro. That's historic, and I did it for a reason. You know what I mean? Like I said, everything that I do, I try to put people in position for things to be long lasting. It means something. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when people look back and say who was the first one that did something, they're gonna see Pastor JT's name for that accomplishment right there before they see anybody. I don't care how big they are. It could be TD Jakes, yo. They're gonna have to look at you first. You feel me? So
That's right.
definitely congratulations to that. And I'm happy and proud to be a part of that. You have been able to do that. Um, when it comes to the NFTs, it's really kind of simple, man. A lot of people try to like complicate it, but it's not. It's not really complicated. It's like when iTunes first started, and you were downloading the music, and you was actually owning the music. You would buy the music and you would download it to your device, and you didn't have to pay a monthly streaming fee or nothing like that. And you can make your own playlist through your music player. You know what I mean? You had a little media player on your device or on your you had a what I mean, an iPad, or you downloaded it to your computer. That's pretty much what the NFTs are again. So you're actually selling the files. And the difference is though that you can turn these files into like one of a kinds. There's limited editions. Like with us, we never do more than like when it came to like the epoch, they're not more than like 40 to 50. A lot of some of the albums we did was only like 100 of them. I know our last Assets album we did 1,000. I did a couple of thousand once, but I don't do where it's like a unlimited run because you want to make them rarities. The NFTs are more like collectibles. It's kind of like having vinyl, a collector's vinyl that you sell later on. Boy. I'm having a conversation over here. Hey yo, I'm having a conversation over here. I need y'all to keep that down. Um, so like I said, it's another way to deliver music to the consumer, and it's using cryptocurrency and it's encoded. So you can't bootleg a NFT. All right, like somebody could download the MP3, but the MP3 is not the value. The value is the actual original file, which would be that NFT that comes with the artwork and all of that. It's encoded, might have a special signature, special symbol, something like that. And those are what wind up hitting the secondary markets. And people auction those off. And in collectors markets, the same way people do with vinyl, the same way people do with artwork, and it's valued kind of like the same way I told you with the way I'm doing my music downloads. The consumer is the one that adds the value to it. They give it the value. So if somebody has a NFT with a blue cover that has a special symbol on it, and it's a one of a kind or whatever, and they want to sell it, they can decide to sell it for $1 million. And now, if somebody's willing to buy it for $1 million, or somebody else sees that kind of value in it for $1 million, they could buy it for that $1 million, and now that raised that value. Now the beauty of that is once an NFT is bought, the creator's not left out of it. You know what I mean? It's like with vinyl, when I sell you my vinyl, and then you go resell that vinyl to somebody else at a higher price, the creator, me, in the first half of that, I miss out on that secondary sale, right? All those sales that happen after the first time, I miss out on them. With NFTs, you make money on every sale as the creator. So no matter how many times down the line somebody is eating off of you, you're eating too. And that's the beauty of the NFT aspect. So I mean, it's just another way for artists to take control of the game of their music and their creativity and servicing a different market. You know what I'm saying? It's a burgeoning market. It's not really popular like that yet. It's still developing. It's still growing. Shout out to Project Gnome. Shout out to the Juke Boys. Shout out to Six City. Shout out to the entire Cardano blockchain. Shout out to all the blockchains out there, Polygon, XRP,
See,
all of
see,
them,
I I
XSP.
can I can tell on myself. I can tell on myself with the NFTs. I really wasn't familiar with everything, and I lost my password, and so I got money over
Yeah,
there. I got money over there, but I can't
yeah, you
get
just
to
can't get in your wallet. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, that's what I mean. Like, look, when it comes to crypto, that's one thing people got to understand when it comes to cryptocurrency. This is not something that you get into, and then if you lose your passwords, you can hit up customer service, or you hit the button that says
right,
"forgot
right,
password"
right.
and all of that. Nobody has that information except you.
If you don't
It's
write your
totally encrypted.
password down, you're not getting your money.
Yeah, yeah. You have to. There's nobody else being responsible for none of
Right.
your stuff except for you, and that's the
It's
beauty
it's
of it.
big boy and big girl stuff.
Yeah, so you lose your wallet. Like you can have a wallet with millions of dollars in it. If you don't know your
man,
password
and and
and
and and
you don't have your encryption, oh man, it's over.
Corey is such a big brother, boy. He talk bad to you too. He be like, "Yo, pastor, you got to do better, bro."
Yeah. You already know, man. You already know, man.
He was like, "How you
You know what I'm
expect to get
saying?
paid off of your music if you don't write your step down?"
For
I'm like,
real.
"Yo,
For
man,
real.
I didn't even think about it, but man, I
For
definitely
real.
appreciate the opportunity, and man, it opened up a whole lot of a whole new world of people to hear my music and to hear the art and everything, a different way to put it out. And this
Right.
with the signature, I had the opportunity to sign my name and all that stuff for the cover. And so not just the music is a collector's item, but the art, the cover art and all that stuff is collector's item. So yeah, that was dope.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, you're not limited with the NFTs. You can add whatever files into the NFT that you want to put in it. What you want to give to your customer, you can give it to them. So you can be adventurous, do things that you're not able to do with streaming.
You sent me something, bro. You sent me something, man. The Ike Kids. Tell me about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Ike Kids.
That's a throwback, man. The Ike Kids, that was a project that my kids, my son Jamil, which is J God, and my daughter Jadea Correa, when they were 9 and 10, they were a group underneath underneath my group. I had a group called Ike, and they were Ike Kids. Um, so we had did a little EP back then, and it was just like super amazing. So this was really where they started musically, and this is really where Banks brand music started. Because once I did Ike Kids, I told my kids from day one that I wasn't gonna have them on my previous label, which was Ironclad Entertainment, which is why it was called Ike. Because that was more like street, and it was me and my homies and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I wanted to do something straight for our family. So when it came to Ike Kids, that's when I really decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna do another label, and the kids are gonna be on that label. So they're really like that. This like the beginning. How I put out all my total pack stuff on myself,
Hmm.
showing where I came from and the evolution of Corey drums. Pretty much, this right here is showing where they come from as my kids and the purpose of Banks brand music as
That's what's
opposed
up,
to
man.
anything else.
Well, we gonna do it. We gonna do
Yeah,
it.
make that
And
happen.
let's jam that.
Absolutely.
We do it, think you wish you could. So just stop sleeping and try to be us now. School's over, y'all need to get off the bus now. Leap it over, y'all like double the dust now. I'm only 9 years old, already too much now. And yeah, my daddy wrote it, but I know how to say it. Ike Kids is ready, cause Corey okay. Miss Ike Kids music, daddy is music. What more can I say? We gon' do it, that's what you get. Be on your hood, it's Ike Kids understood. It's Ike Kids music, really don't music. What more can I say? We gon' do it, that's what you get. We on your hood, it's Ike Kids understood. Millie go the Prince, Tizzy ain't a king with a harmony straight, cause I know how to sing with it. Phone nets is weak, no fire in the booth, kid. Laughing out how we heard you, that's what we did. Ha, ha, ha. Cause your song's corny, y'all need to stop, cause your flow's boring. Tizzy bout to flop, cause I be touring. Your boss work for us, no now he deployment. Tizzy Murnix Ike, your bike with no wheels on it. Y'all go nowhere, shorty, I'm real on it. Start selling Avon or something on eBay, or maybe some pink Cadillac for Mary Kay. It's Ike Kids music, really go music. What more can I say? We gon' do it, that's what you get. We on your hood, it's Ike Kids understood.
y'all think about that?
Like kids.
Y'all
No,
like
we
that,
got the
man?
we got the double
Put that
monocle.
in the chat, man. Put that in the chat. Y'all like that?
Yeah, these
Oh,
joints were done
yeah.
in like these joints was recorded in 2009. Like I said, with
Yeah,
my kids.
they grown
They're
now.
9 and 10. They grown ups now. Now, I mean, my daughter does R&B, and my son, well, my oldest son does R&B now too, and Jagar does a mixture of R&B and hip hop, like what he was doing, like what he did when he was a kid. So, like I
Yeah,
said, we put it out now just to show the evolution and show where they started from, so people see their history as they watch their music grow from where they are now. You know what I mean? So, to add to their story. It ain't,
right.
it ain't just about Corey no more. You heard?
I know it, man. Hey, yeah. So I'm gonna step out on a limb, bro, cause you my family. You know what I
Oh,
got
we going to
coming
Ike.
next?
We going to Ike. We going to Ike. Which one we
We're
going
going to
to, man?
Ike, man. We're going to Ike,
Which one we
man.
going to, man? Tell me which one. Name
'Cause
out what I sent you.
you sent me a bunch, so
I
hey,
know I sent you Hurricane Ike. I
here you
know I
go.
sent you White City.
Let's
You
go
pick it,
city.
man.
Let's go
Let's go.
city.
Let's go to New Ike. Let's go to New Ike City. Let's go.
New Ike City. Real G's do real things. They don't fake jacks. They wear high price bling, grinding in the trap. Walk around with stacks, peeling for them pretty cunnies. And the one thing that rules over everything is money. I seen a few turn bloody in the midst of drama. Played out, shot in their crib next to their mama. I'm a boss with a thorns persona. Tight lips on the stand, a man made a true honor. Tomorrow ain't promised, this I know. That's why I thank God when I wake up to get more dough. And more so about my bread than anything. With killers on the payroll that murder for anything. A made man, so I keep me a pinky ring with diamonds in it dancing like Mayweather in the ring. I'm foul enough to have you hanging by your shoestring on some Italiano. Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada
City,
bing.
the world is ours and everything you got, give me from your suit to your cars. We are them stars on your avenues and boulevards. That's all coke and we born and come back hard. New Ike City, the
Hit that
world is
like
ours
button.
and everything you got, give me from your suit to your
Share the
cars.
live.
We are them stars on your avenues and boulevards. That's all coke and we born and come back
Hey yo, I
hard.
get it like Nicky Barnes, but ain't no rat in me. You want your money, go long and got a stack, gimme. My corner hustle, stay strong, my swagger back in me. I keep them heroin flows, it's more than crack in me. Y'all niggas trying to be fly, I keep my track shitty. So y'all can keep on flapping your wings and act pretty. See, I'm about that big time doge, y'all itty bitty. Some teeny weeny bite sized dudes, it's Ike City. I do this like the subway moves and ride with me. Your Onyx on MTV News, come on, sticky. Be careful of them words that you choose to catch blicky. Y'all Mickey's talking about that cheese, but act mini. I'm cheddar jacking like Wisconsin, put simply. And like it melted on my bread, so don't tempt me. The gas price is up too high, so y'all empty. Cause ain't nobody believing them lies the truth sent me.
This is New Ike City, the world is ours and everything you got, give me from your suit to your cars. We are them stars on your avenues and boulevards. That's all coke and we born and come back hard. New Ike City, the world is ours and everything you got, give me from your suit to your cars. We are them stars on your avenues and boulevards. That's all coke and we born and come back hard.
Blows out the pen, I stop and exhale. Been missing the hood and the chirp with the next tails. I was locked with the acquittal of cops for Sean Bell. Now I'll flood trips like Halloween and eggshells or Easter. Boy, work, they want them in 12-12s. I could admit it, the streets really love me like hell rail. But shorties don't want me to go. She got a hold on me, just like them haters that don't want you to blow. Only faggots write scripts and edit for wrong things. I'm one of the most fortunate, adapting to the change like percussion. Adapts to the strings and woodwinds. The fiends just adapt to the hood, the drugs in. These slugs move rapid, they attract the flesh. I'm fly like the sky, I'm attracted, adapted to fresh. But I'm used to living lavish, I'm attracting the best. You'll be reenacting when these bullets shatter your chest.
This is New Ike City, the world is ours and everything you got, give me from your suit to your cars. We are them stars on your avenues and boulevards. That's all coke and we
That
Boiling
poke on your
come back
ball and
hard.
come back
Ice
hard.
City, the world is ours, and everything you got, give me from your suit to your cars. We are them stars on your avenues and boulevards. That soft coke we boil and come back hard.
Gone are the days of selling on the street corners. You change the product, you change the marketing strategy. I've seen the future, y'all. And its name.
And
You know what I mean?
see, that's why I said I'm gonna go ahead and play it because this is a family friendly program. But hey, man, this family, bro. Hey, we're gonna let it ride tonight. We're gonna let it ride tonight, man. We're doing something different, man. We want to be a avenue for the indie artists, and yo, we all we got. We all
You
we
know,
got. We all we got,
and
man.
and you know, and we ain't too bad, man. We ain't going out there crazy, crazy. You know what I mean? It's Ike, man.
It's like it's like, yo, I got another brother. Keep right, shine right. Send something in, man. We gonna spin his right quick, man, and
All right.
just like everybody else listening to the Ike Kids and Corey Drums, we're gonna listen to what Shine Right sent in. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Shine right.
One step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that.
You know I like to see you do your thing. And it's different on the floor, the way them hips swing. You take a step with the right and hip dip low. You bring it back, then turn and do it one more time. Oh, now put your body in position, baby. And if you're going on a ride, then you can take me. Have you been to another country lately? Let's hit the beach and do this wine by the jet skis.
One step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that.
I'ma dance, I'ma move to the rhythm. Can you keep up? I'm hoping you feel it. Got you on my waist, and I know you wanna taste. Look in my eyes, make me feel like I can fly. Want you to. I've been seeing how you move. I like when it's me and you. So what you tryna do? Baby, what you tryna do? Step one, come into my room of fun. Step two, I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Step
Hey.
three, you're gonna take a lead from me. Shuffle 1, 2 step, come and dance with me. Bodies touching in no space. Now we're standing face to face. Your moves got me in a daze. Let's keep this hit on replay.
One step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see that one step, two step, three step. Let me see.
Already. I like that. I like that. That's kind of what like Afrobeat.
I'm over here two stepping, B. That's all I know. I was two stepping.
You
That was
still
stepping music. That was that was a stepping joint, B. That was a stepping joint. However you want to look at it. You know what I mean? It could be the
Ah!
Afro beats. It's stepping music, man. We
I
go this
know that's
stepping.
right. I know that's right, man. Yo,
You know what I mean?
I dig it, man. Well, for the most part, man, I just didn't want everybody to come in and listen to what I had to share, and so I wanted everybody to come in and share what they had to share in the mix of me sharing what I had to share. So here we go, some unreleased Passage 82.
Let's make it happen.
Is it like that?
Tell me, is it like that when the fire get hot? Do you still praise God when the blessings stop? Is it like that when the lights go dim? Do you ride with the lamb when you blend right in? Is it like that? Tell me where you stand. Built on the rock or you're sinking in the sand. Faith ain't a vibe, it's a lifelong track. So when the test pulling in, is it really like that? Is it like that when the pressure hit? Are you folding? Talking all that faith, now your knees ain't holding. Storm came heavy, had you second guessing prayers. Forgot he was in the furnace with you in the layoff. Is it like that when the world throwing shade on your quiet? You was loud at the altar, and now you're moving inside. Used to say you're riding with the king, no break. You're a ghost when it's time to move in real faith. I ain't judging, I'm just asking what the vibe is. If he ain't the Lord in the dark, is he your God and light then? We don't serve, or maybe we serve the great I am. So is it like that? Is you taking a stand and going it right back? Go and fight back. Go ahead and take your life back.
So y'all think about that one? Should we put it on now?
Man, you see me over here two stepping?
Huh?
I'm over here two stepping to that too. Be like, come on, man. You asking way too many questions. You know what I mean?
Already.
When it do that, that means it's good for the barbecue. And when it's good for the barbecue, that means it's good forever. So most definitely.
Most definitely.
Man, listen.
All right, you
Listen,
see
I'm
me.
over here.
You see me take a good deep grass. We got to go back to back.
I
Pass
like
the
the I
DT.
like the I like the reverse reverb, that little reverse reverb section that
Here we
happens at
go.
the end of the
Nah,
verse
man, we're
and all
from the
that.
same team, from the same tribe, rep the same things. But yeah, you keep messing with the dog behind the vent, jump, bite you. Tell me, is it really real? Tell the brother how you feel. Put your boy all live. I got questions. Has life taught you a valuable lesson? My regards, I can tell it's been hard. Let me put you up on game. Keep pressing toward goal. I know it may not show, but I'm
Oh
actually
yeah.
for you, never against you. The deep in must be happening from a distance. You thought it was easier than it looked, but this walk ain't for the weak. Persecution is the norm every day of the week. You gotta keep your head, put your big boy boxes on. The enemy wants to smoke like a fiend, Cheech and Chong. Here's the story, in the end, God gets the glory. You know that there's shit between. Burton is a character in this story. Faith come by hearing, but you can't hear without a preacher. A preacher that's been sentiment. Touch not the anointed, better repent. Make sure your steps is order, gotta walk by. Not by visual, not by talking. High capping, people name dragging, finger pointing. No cloud chase stalking. Gotta work out your own soul salvation. Nobody buddy listen. Get that plank up out your eye. Come to church of the way sure wouldn't even got your undivided attention. Hit on the swivel, wonder where to place the petition. This ain't your regular watchman speaking. No pulpit pimping. Seeds of wisdom and repentance, all I'm reading. Last of a dying breed, 144,000 crying lads and spurring nights, holding up the banner till the mic drop. My lifestyle preaches, no corner generators needed. My fruit capitalize and multiply, manifesting every word spoken over their lives, just as the children and their wives, the beneficiaries of righteousness and favor, freedom from bondages and chains being broken down by scriptures. We're praying and quoting prayer songs. So far as we told, Armageddon has arrived. It's wartime. The fall of Babylon is at hand. Children of Israel rise. King and queen, take your positions. Lead, create, and conquer. Here comes that era prophesied. Serve the sons of thunder. Why did you ever wonder? By shooting shots going underdressed. Put your focus on the kingdom, that's what's best. Cause line for line, you incapable to pass the test. Made a promise to lay that soul to rest. I see ya. Ashes to ash, dust to dust.
We started a game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I think I want to do that video with some Texas cowboy hat on and some cowboy boots.
You need a Mexican, man.
Huh?
You need a Mexican with a sombrero and a
Right.
guitar, B. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Right in front of a cactus. Yeah, you know where to go. Go hit a
Yeah.
desert, bro. Go
Yeah.
find a desert spot with a cactus sticking up. Have you a Mexican dude with a sombrero? You know what I mean? With a guitar plate. You know what I mean? Yo,
Yeah.
that one right there. Yeah, that one. I think I got a new favorite from you, yo. I think I got a
I
new
don't know
favorite from
yet,
you right
bro.
now.
You ain't heard all of them. So
I'm saying from
this was the
yeah,
purpose of the
from
live. So I played everybody else
yeah.
stuff. So now we finna jump into the help pick the singles for the album. Here we go.
Offer up my heart to you, desire to be feeling this face. Reconciliation, godless, sorry, put this amazing grace. Fill this cup until it spill. Anointing, living water overflow. Now my will is to die. In your ways I should have grown. Where you lead, I should have go. Blessings on blessings overflow. Abba, Father, I ain't ashamed. Gonna let the world know. I saw my shield by his strength, delivered and healed. 808s banging out for Christ. Bridging the gap, you know the deal. Take my plate away from me, I need to fast. This trial is sitting heavy, need some power. Lord, make haze, this too shall pass. Them 808s banging, hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? I got them 808s banging, hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? I got them 808s banging, hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? I got them 808s banging, hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? Hey, Bobby, what you need? Your hands up, yeah. Get your hands up, yeah. Hands up, yeah. Bobbing, what you need? Holy Ghost party, what you need? Get your hands up, get your hands up, get your hands up, get your hands up. I got the 808 banging, head banging with them glory. Get them 808 banging, head banging, what you need? I ain't no haters.
I ain't studying no haters.
No haters at all.
What you think about
I
that?
like that one, but I wouldn't single that one.
Hmm.
I like that one, but I wouldn't drop that one as a single. I like that one though. I wouldn't drop it as a single though.
Nah, I think that's a filler. It gotta go on the album.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good album cut.
it gotta go on the album. And I almost had that one for about almost a year.
You
Almost
got that 19. It's got that 19. What's the one you did? 1966.
1966. What you talking about, bro?
What's the song you did? 1988. What's that song you did with the year? I'm trying to remember the name of the song. Can't twist like it's 1988.
Oh, 1968.
Yeah,
Uh,
1968. That's
Fifth
got six of the
Fifth
eight.
Clinch like it's 1968.
Yeah, it got that feel to it. I
Yeah,
mean,
it that was a album filler too. It had to go on the album. That song did too. Yeah. Fist clenched like in 1968.
yeah, it had that feel to it.
That's on the Burning Bridges album.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this gonna be my third album, bro. So I wanted to let the public help me choose what to put on. I got 40 unreleased songs, and I mean, I can put them all out, but I ain't. I'm just gonna only put 15 or 12, maybe six,
Uh,
five. I don't know what I'm gonna put out yet. Uh, so I'm just
right. You just
letting
take your time.
yeah, I'm just letting everybody hear the unreleased on my channel. So
Listen,
it's my
listen.
channel,
As an artist, you're supposed to have a ridiculous catalog. You feel me?
right?
You're supposed to have way more songs than people were hearing. So,
Oh, you ain't never
you know what
heard
I
this
mean?
one. This the one I wanted you to hear.
That I would not ban fracking. As vice president, I did not ban fracking. As president, I will not ban fracking.
Ever had dreams and visions that exceeded your team? Ever led a squad that never developed into a team? Mission half accomplished, too many chiefs and not one Indian. Correction and rebuke turned to offense. Prayers prayed in the midst. Deliverance unrecognizable, Godhead, systematic or theological, Holy Spirit led, non-denominational, institutionalized, stay as long as it's profitable, head count to maximize the status. But we did church, no bride for Christ without us. Seems like we've been wandering in circles, conquering division, our biggest hurdle. Look what we become, the laughing stock of humanity, eyes wide shut to the insanity. These mega leaders turn MAGA. Can't make America something that it is not. When being great, that's all that matters. Especially when the new world order is the plot. Y'all act like y'all forgot. United we stand. The strumming of this land. Can't comprehend because it's cloning our demand. Or
What
is
is
it
it? It's
is
all
again?
games.
Political propaganda is what we support. And had dreams and visions that exceeded your team. Ever led a squad that never developed into a team? Mission has accomplished. Too many chiefs and not one Indian.
What we have done to invest, by my calculation, probably $1 trillion over the next 10 years, investing in a clean energy economy.
A pair of lips to say anything. Let freedom reign a ring as the ancestors sing. Kumbaya swing. Blows through chariot, brave and courageous like Mother Harriet. A new Negro nation born to rebel the systematic plantation. Matrix erase, ages replaced, running in last place in this rat race. Crabs in a barrel, yet no one's eager to be the hero. All hail the President Shiro. Got the glow like Neo or G.I. Jane, tattooed the plane Jumanji in present time. Yeah, the master's the one to blame. Samuel alone, my biggest crime. The watchman sees more than the blind. No blood required up on my head. Repent, repent, the Messiah said. Oh yeah, confirmation. We're a nation headed for devastation. MLK free at ass. He was just as sad. It was only said out of frustrations. 2024, 25, 26. Still no reparation.
Thank you all very, very much, and God bless you, and God bless America. I don't think too many of you people have heard of him. He's very low-key. He's a very low-key person, but he's highly respected. He is a great person. I've known him for so long, for the past 16 months. Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Ever had dreams and visions that exceeded your team? Ever led a squad that never developed into a team? Mission half accomplished. Too many chiefs and not one Indian.
We met again a couple of weeks later in Florida.
Too many leaders.
And we talked about
Ain't nobody
all
following.
the things that separate us because we don't agree on everything. But on the values and the issues that bind us together. And one of the issues that he talked about was having safe food and ending the chronic disease epidemic. Our children are now the unhealthiest, sickest children in the world. Don't you want healthy children? And don't you want the chemicals out of our food? And don't you want the regulatory agencies to be free from corporate corruption?
I don't think they would have made it, man. They probably wouldn't even approve that song.
Why?
Did you hear it?
And
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard
Uh,
it.
yeah, man. Hey, I try to stay away from that kind of music, but that's me. That's what's in me.
I mean, you said a lot in that record, B.
A lot.
A lot there. A lot that a lot of other people feel the
Scared to
same way.
say.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You know me when it comes to those kind of records, B. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Let it all out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let them come. I'm that guy. I'll stand on the lawn. They come to they burning crosses on my lawn. I'll stand on the lawn and wait for them, yo. Let's see. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's go to the chat, see what the chat's saying, man. Keith Shine Right say political messages on point. And your sister say, look at Corey's face.
You already know. You already know.
Hey, man, hey, that's the one I was telling you about in LA that I was thinking about dropping. I said, I don't know if I should drop it, but
Yeah,
mm,
man. Listen,
because that was before the the race and all that stuff. The yeah. I got
yeah.
another one though. I got another controversial one for you, and it's called Hot and Cold. Check this one out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cry loud, spare not. Devil don't take it personal. Kinda edified about it. That's right. Some churches is hot, some churches is cold. Live by the sword everywhere that I go. Holiness is right, never gets sold. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. Some churches is hot, some churches is cold. Live by the sword everywhere that I go. Holiness is right, never gets sold. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. Never thought I'd live to see such misery. Segregation among the body of Christ. Online debates, prophets calling wrong right the layman. Standing in the pews are fed up, they staying home, let's bring it on. What's going on? Itching ears has gotten to be the norm. Pastors laying hands while being addicted to porn. Concubines on the side, time to sound the alarm. I got fired, man. Trying to bring it home, what's going on? It's all wrong. I don't know what's left to do. It's all hot, cold, it's up to you. Some churches is hot, some churches is cold. Live by the sword everywhere that I go. Holiness is right, never gets old. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. Some churches is hot, some churches is cold. Live by the sword everywhere that I go. Holiness is right, never gets old. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. Let me line you up like this. I understand we all fall short, but you know we must repent. I ain't declaring I'm swept clean, but far from where I've been. Striving for perfection on the daily, trying to see the King of Kings. Some churches is hot, some churches is cold. Live by the sword everywhere that I go. Holiness is right, never gets old. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. Some churches is hot, some churches is cold. Everywhere that I go, holiness is right, never gets old. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. Live by the sword, everywhere that I go. Holiness is right, never gets old. Submission, sacrifice, flesh out of control. That's right, that's right. I beseech you, therefore, brother, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service.
Now that one,
That's raw.
that's old man. I made that one in 2022.
That's a repurpose. You used that sample before, didn't
No, that was gonna go. That was supposed to go on. No, that one ain't gonna be on the Burning Bridges album. I just made that way before that. That's old,
you? Okay,
old.
the samples sound familiar, but it sound like a reflip of the sample. Like, you know what I mean? And I
I
like the
use I
reflipping.
I, I use the piano in um what's the name of that song? Head of My Life. Head of My Life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep, that's the piano. But I like the reflip of this version of it. I like, you know what I mean? I like this, and I like the head of my life was one of my favorite songs from you. So
Hmm.
there you go.
Yeah, that's well actually that one was before Head of My Life. So yeah, that I mean I'm
Okay,
telling
so
you,
head of my life is the reflip.
yeah, that was way that was before that one too. So yeah, that song I've been holding on hot and cold for a while because I knew that was gonna be one of those controversial songs where I'm actually going uh at the pastors that I know that's doing some crazy stuff. So
Crazy pastors.
yeah, they won't meet me in the ring though.
They don't want to meet you out back. Meet me in the back of the church.
Well, I'm getting too old now, man. I can't swing that fast no more, man. I'm getting too old now, man. I had to put my kids on them or something.
All right. Yeah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Uh, let's
Yeah.
look back in the. Let's look back in the. I just got a text say that they brother conductor was trying to step in. Come on up, man. Hit the link. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, and we got several. We got several songs by Ike. Let's see. Let's download this one. Yeah, we got a lot of time, man. So if you got music that you want to play, man, send it in, and we gonna check it out. We're gonna definitely check it out. Gonna check it out. I'm still waiting on the okay to play First Lady music. She ain't said nothing. It's okay. It's okay. I got one right here though. Let's go, First Lady.
Why am I sitting here feeling sorry for myself? When your word tells me that you're present help. Reminiscing on how faithful you've always been to me. I almost got caught up in my feelings once again. I just think back and I get happy. I just think back and I feel free. I just think back and I get happy because of what he's done for me, all the ways he's made for me. I just think back and I get happy. I just think back and I feel free. I just think back and I get happy for what he's done for me, all the ways he's made for me. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself what's really going on. Get yourself together, girl, put your makeup on. This is not about what you see, but what you can. Give God his word.
all the ways He's made for me. I just think back and I get happy. I just think back and I feel free. I just think back and I get happy for what He's done for me, all the ways He's made for me.
Yo, man, that's one of my favorite songs I produced, bro. I can't hear you, man. Where'd you go? Your sound
Oh,
gone.
my mic was on mute. My mic was muted. Yeah,
Okay.
that joint makes that joint does that to me every time. Just puts you in that mood, man. It's that great feel music, man. Like it just make
Yeah.
you want to clean the house. That's you know what I'm saying? Just make you want to get up and clean the house.
For real, man. I like that song, man. That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
songs.
man.
Since you won't let me play nothing new, I had to play something. Man. It wouldn't make no sense to do a live without having something
You
that
feel
she
me?
got on it. Yeah, you know, man. Come on with it, man. Let's go. All right, one more from the list that we debating on. We debating on what we should put on this album. We got a few more tracks from the Ike Kids and whatever else y'all want to send in. Send it in to the email address. Do I need to drop the email address in the chat? I'll drop it in the
Yes,
chat.
you do. And
Let's
don't
go.
forget, everybody in here, man, hit that smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit that share too.
Do it like this. Have mercy on me. Trying to do better. Yeah. Lord, hear my cry. Have mercy on me. Yeah. One more time. I'm trying to do better. Have mercy on me. Fix my heart. Remove the anger and bitterness from me. Have mercy on me. Trying to do better. Here we go again. Same old thing, different day. I decided to keep my mad and send the devil straight up on his way. I learned not to force loyalty. People have it either or they don't. It's native. You can't teach allegiance. People are used to saying and doing what they want. I came from. I be doing the same thing to prove my point. You get this shit and get it. I know it's ignorant. Sometimes I get caught up in my feelings. At least I'm honest. It's been a struggle for a minute. An attitude adjustment.
Anger management keeps me living. I can easily call up in the cell.
Sometimes I randomly yell. Road rage, grocery store stare downs, internet back and forth, growing daily towards my maturity. I'm screaming at Lord, do you hear me? Have mercy on me. Trying to do better. Yeah. Lord, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Trying to do better. Keep going the same way. Have mercy on me. Trying to do better. I can't do this on my own. Have mercy on me.
Thomas, ladies and gentlemen.
Lived a life full of sin, they said it's sin is fun. Till you broke and bouncing back and living on the run. And the homies you was riding with dead and gone. And you feel guilty cause you got a chance to live it long. Full of depression, we was blessed with life, but we was numb. Young and naive cause I don't wanna say that we was dumb. Full of lust and welcome hate cause we couldn't concentrate. Like every woman with a body was my soulmate. I wonder would we do it better if we would have known. That God been watching what we do and righting every wrong. Rebelling in and out of court cause I don't respect authority. Sat me down and got me right, said you gon' stop ignoring me. Now I'm just trying to duck the devil.
Pray leave me alone.
That he who be without a sin cast the
Cast
first
first
stone.
stone.
I see the glory fall short, pray keep me right. I got no business in the streets
At this time of night. Yeah, I think we bringing hip hop back.
Yeah.
You like that one?
You see my face? You see my face, man.
Say you see my face.
Yeah. This one right here, man. Yeah.
I told you I've been holding back.
Have mercy.
I've been
Have mercy on me, yo. That one right there. That's a single, bro.
Say that's a single.
That's a definite single. That's a definite single, man. That one right there, man. Whoa.
Yeah.
That one big, big, man. That's big, big.
Yeah, that's gonna be ugly, man.
Yeah, that one right there, definitely a single, man.
We got
Shout out to Odd Thomas, man.
hey man, shout out to oh my boy, Supreme Beats, man. Supreme made at least 4 of the tracks. He made the
Yeah,
he
track
made
is
the
trash.
I See You beat. He made the Glass House. He made America and that beat. So he sent me 4 tracks and I sent him back within that same week. Soon as he sent them, I sent them right back. Done. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm
that's
gonna do these, man, and I just been holding. I just ain't put them out yet. I just ain't put them out yet.
Yeah, that one is
man.
definitely. That's a fire joint right there, man. Big record, big record.
One Step. What's One Step?
One Step.
That ain't you.
Nah, that ain't me.
City. Did we already play City?
Yeah, Newark City, we played that already. What else I sent you?
Let me see what else is in here. I get. Oh, it didn't download. Here it is. It's coming down. What I'm downloading now is I Want That Girl.
Oh yeah, that's Jagar's first record recorded, and he wrote that joint too. He actually wrote the record when he was 7. He wrote the song
We
when he
got
was 7.
somebody chiming in. The conductor is in the building. Where you at, man? Let me see. Where you at?
What's going on, bit bro?
What's going on, my guy? Hold on, let me
set my mic up real quick.
I gotta fix the screen too. That way everybody be on the screen they want. Here we go. Bam. There you go.
Yes,
I
sir.
can see him.
Conductor,
What's
what's
going
up?
on
What's
with you,
going
champ?
on? we got the conductor. We got Corey Drums. Corey Drums is hey man, his music speaks volumes. He's legendary. Hollis Queens. Conductor is a awesome conductor. You dig
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He does a lot of stuff from podcasting. He does radio. He does a lot of things. Man, so welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Mr. Conduct. No, I ain't gonna do it. You do it.
Yeah,
Little
man. What's
bro.
going
Pleasure,
on
little
with
bro.
y'all, man? Corey, what's going on with you? Nice to meet you. Pastor JT, you know what it is, man.
Happy
Man, you
birthday.
Um,
looking good, man.
man, you too, man. You too, man. I'm just trying to stay above water, you know.
Now we you got fans out there now. Adrian done said conductor.
Ah, man, Adrian, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Adrian?
Yeah, man. We got Dre Rawls in the building. Let's go check out the chat, man, and see what everybody got going on. Vic Legend. Vic Legend is in the building, man. We already played the song that me and Vic had.
First lady.
Yeah. Man, appreciate that, man. First Lady is in the building as well. We sitting good, especially for a live that wasn't playing.
Yeah,
We didn't do no whole lot of we're gonna get on live and do this, man, and promote it for a couple of weeks. But you know, if you don't start somewhere, you'll never get it started.
yeah,
So you gotta push the button and man, let's go. Because I know we all need to do this because we all have platforms that we're trying to produce. Conductor got his thing he trying to do. Corey got his thing he trying to do. And I already got over man, we got platforms. So we can
yeah,
use these platforms to make our platforms do what they need to do and help each other collectively.
yes, sir.
And that's what we need to do, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we like a couple of songs in, bro, man. We ain't going backwards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look,
Uh,
you just send it to me on the back end. I go
no,
backwards and listen to them.
you got it. You got it. Corey, what song was I downloading? Did it go out? I think it went out. He might have to come back in. So, all right. Well, let's do this one then. Storm is passing over. This is a controversial one. From me, it's very personal. Um, I'm basically talking about the storm passing over of my life and dealing with some things that we dealt with at the church.
Mm-hmm.
And let's roll with it.
Let's roll.
Yeah, I got a feeling I'm as close as you want me to get. Don't want me to talk about progress in your presence. Sound like hate, you better repent. My ears are made for listening to all your problems and what you got going on. I'm already knowing, it's already showing. Conversations lopsided, enthusiastic when it's all about you. You want me to be excited and congratulate everything that's pertaining to you. You can kiss my ass, make me the question, and I tell you no lies. This season got me traumatized. Everyone that said they was down walked away. Turn my sunshine into cloudy day. I guess you could say I'm a little salty. Cause they didn't do unto me. They hung me out to dry. But it was prophetic. I saw it from a distance. You could say it was pathetic, but it sounds crazy coming from me. Cause I could see who was for me, who was against me. Plotted, talk behind my back, flat at Judas in the facility. But my experience to lead was fairly new. The congregation grew. Conflict after conflict showed face. Popularity took its place. A rise and fall humbled me to disappointment and disgrace. Although the deceiving couldn't defeat me, face to face I plead the Father to vow to finish this race. Whether it's from the pulpit or booth, the street corner or the roof, I cry loud, spare not for the Jehovah. Totally committed as the storm passes over. No more crying up on my shoulders. No more do you have a moment, can I call you? Can I come by? I'm on a self-replenish atonement. It's me time in the valley of dry bones. I'm getting resuscitated, rehabilitated, no longer bitter and frustrated. Yeah, I know the enemy hated. Thought I was defeated when the doors closed at 118, but the doors closed. Father said the world is yours. Let your voice be heard across the nations as the storm pass by.
Yeah, that one real personal, man. Yeah, I entered a lot of the stuff that happened with the church, and so yeah, that one real personal, personal.
I like that one, man. Like the message behind it is something that a lot of people, a season that a lot of people going through anyway, was storms are ending. So that one gonna hit personal for a lot of people because a lot of people done been through that season right now.
All right, all
I was
right.
gonna tell you about your when you get in your poetry lane, your poetry flow, you touch something different. You know what I mean? Like that's your to me, that's my favorite lane for you. Like when you really just on that straight up spoken word, getting it out there, like because you speak a lot deeper and it's more it resonates better with people when it's more that spoken word style as opposed to the rapping style. You know what I mean? I really,
Yeah,
I love this. I love your music when you do. I mean, I love your music anyway, bro. You already know what it is. But
Yeah,
when you really get into that lane right there, that's
I was
always my
I wasn't
favorite lane.
even gonna play it because you see, my wife said she just did. I ain't heard that. My wife said she ain't heard that.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's real personal. So when I said when they closed the doors at 118, I'm talking about the church. That's our
yeah.
address of our old church.
Hmm.
Okay.
And if you know the story of what happened with I ain't even gonna get into that because I got another song for that. Yeah. So I try to laugh it off, but yeah, those are some dark days and some painful days. That's why this album is called Group Therapy,
Okay.
and I'm
Yes.
dealing with a lot of things that I held back. A lot of the songs are controversial. I'm coming at a lot of folks' head, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, and I ain't holding nothing back, and that's what this album is pretty much about, man. I got where we at? Where we at, Corey? Where we at? You want to double back on I see you?
Um, which one?
I see you.
Which one you
Let
downloaded?
when you said that was one of the favorites you hadn't heard from me.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Double back on that one.
All right.
The other
You
one that
know
gave me
what
the
about
ugly
me?
face.
We're from the same team. It's the
Yeah,
same tribe.
yeah. This
Remember
one
the
kind of
same
the
things.
beat got the firm vibe to it, the
Yeah.
Mexican guitar.
You keep messing with the dog
I
behind the
feel phone
fan.
tap right
Jump.
now.
This actually,
10 years
never
of being
mind.
real. Tell a brother how you feel. With your boy all live. I got questions. Has life taught you a valuable lesson? My regards. I can tell it's been hard. Let me put you up on game. Keep pressing toward goal. I know it may not show, but I'm actually for you. Never against you. The deep in what's been happening from a distance. You thought it was easier than it looked, but this walk ain't
Yeah,
for
that
the
guitar
weak.
go crazy.
Persecution is the norm every day of the week. Gotta keep your head, put your big boy boxes on. The enemy wants to smoke like a fiend, Cheech and Chong. Here's the story, in the end, God gets the glory. You know that there's shit between. Burton is a character in this story. Faith come by hearing, but you can't hear without a preacher that's been sentiment. Touch not the anointed, better repent. Make sure your steps is order, gotta walk by. Not by visual, not by talking. High capping, people name dragging, finger pointing. No cloud chase stalking. Gotta work out your own soul salvation. Nobody buddy listen. Get that plank up out your eye. Come to church of the way sure wouldn't even got your undivided attention. Hit on the swivel, wonder where to place the petition. This ain't your regular watchman speaking. No pulpit pimping. Seeds of wisdom and repentance, all I'm reading. last of a dying breed. 144,000 cried lads and spurred knots, holding up the banner till the mic drop. My lifestyle preaches, no corner generators needed. My fruit capitalize and multiply, manifesting every word spoken over their lives, just as the children and their wives, the beneficiaries of righteousness and favor, freedom from bondages and chains being broken down by scriptures. We're praying and quoting prayer songs, so far as we told. Armageddon has arrived, it's wartime. The fall of Babylon is at hand. Children of Israel rise. King and queen, take your positions, lead, create, and conquer. Here comes that era prophesied to the sons of thunder. How did you ever wonder? By shooting shots going underdressed. Put your focus on the kingdom, that's what's best. Cause line for line, you incapable to pass the test. Made a promise to lay that soul to rest. I see ya. Ashes to ash, dust to dust.
We started the game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. I wasn't.
Y'all think about that one?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. That's a rider right there. I like that one. Like First Lady said, remind you, it's like
I told you I gotta give me
track
a,
they play in the
a
Western.
cowboy hat and some boots.
Yeah, that's a good track.
That's a single. That's a guaranteed single. That one and that Lord Forgive Me joint. Those are guaranteed singles.
So don't put it on the album.
No, they're going on the album too.
But
those are the ones. Those are the ones that are going to sell the album. Those are the ones you push.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we got Sharois. Sharois is one of my partners, man. He's sending the track in, man. I told you, man, we ain't hating. We want the artists to, the indie artists to, man, get your move on, man. And so we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. Sharois, let's jump it.
D-Mels, Sharois Antoine. I remember.
Girl, I remember when we used to hold hands. You punched me, I laughed. Told you I'd never leave you. Since that day on, I've seen you every day. Made my friends mad cause we spent so much time. Lost my friends, they stopped trying. But I moved on, girl, no regret.
You're a rarity. I cherish every moment that we spend and the fact you build a better me. Extended legacies. I get emotional reflecting on days and the nights you laying next to me. We went through trials, but you stayed shedding tears. Yet you kept me in your presence, held them patiently for years. It took a while for me, but God intervened and showed me things. When the world was cruel to me, I could rely on my queen. You could clean and put up with my ish. If I'm your king, then you deserve for me to put you on a pedestal. Y'all mean I couldn't shower you enough to compensate for all the love. All the times I fell short, you stood by but didn't judge. Ain't nobody got my back like my real girl. Use a gift. I be holding on for years because you truly what it is. I know the hard times that make you not appreciate life, and yet I'll endure the pain as long as you by my side.
I remember us having lunch every day right after class. Told you I'd never leave you. Since that day on, I've seen you every day. Made my friends mad cause we spent so much time. Lost my friends, they stopped trying. But I moved on, girl, no regret.
When I pulled back the veil from your eyes, little shawty, saw your radiance, all I could do was cry, little shawty. Couldn't get through the vows, had a minor little problem. Slit the ring and miss your finger, now you're my little shawty. I regret nothing that transpired but the hurt. Them days we cast blame, not trying to make it work. Our friend added fuel to the flame, made it no better. Communication was the key to help us keep it together. Took growth for me to open my mind, open up, left the dog behind and focus on us and strength and love. Know we grown, but when I'm feeling I'm right, I'm thinking wrong. I'm responsible for times that we never got along. song. I took you from a date at McDonald's to the altar. The dollar menu held to prove that you my bottom dollar. When the friends and family changed up on me, you stayed, baby. I love you so much, and I'ma never give you
Girl,
up.
I remember giving you that ring to show how much you meant. Girl, I remember. Yeah, I remember, girl, like yesterday. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, I remember giving you that ring to show how much you meant. Girl, I remember. Yeah, I remember, girl, like yesterday. Oh, yeah.
I remember you walking down the aisle as I sat there watching you from the altar, thinking, the Lord must have made her in his likeness for real, for real. Every beautiful moment that we've experienced has culminated into this right here. It's all full circle, baby, and I'm ready for you. I'm ready for us.
Already.
Nice little love song.
First lady said that gives me 90 vibes, takes us back when music was good and had a meaning. I can dig that. It did have a good love story vibe to it. I cut for it.
Yeah, it was a nice little vibe to it, like what love got to do with it type vibe.
Yeah.
Love don't cost a thing, like a little early 2000 love movie.
Conductor, brace yourself because drums is looking crazy.
So who?
I say brace yourself because drums is looking crazy.
Man.
We never mind. Drums, what you got to say about it?
I like the vibe. It reminds me. I'm gonna tell you. It feels like I'm trying to like put it. It feels like you know how Dawson's. Remember that show Dawson's Creek?
Yep.
It got that feel to it.
Now I'm looking at conductor face with that little smirk on the side over
You
there.
know what I'm
Man, for
saying?
real,
Like,
it's like give you Disney Channel. That's why it's give
yeah,
you like a
like it's
Disney
real.
Channel type.
Yeah,
Give you
yeah.
Disney
Like
Channel.
it got that pop station.
Yeah,
That's like pop folky. They play pretty much everything.
yeah,
It
yeah.
got that. It got
Kid,
that
kids,
vibe to it.
what was that? Kids Bops 92.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
what it
That's
gave
where I was
very
at with it.
yeah,
I was there with it, like high
like Princess
school.
Diary type something. Yeah, something like
Yeah, yeah. Adolescent, going
it'll
through
go crazy.
puberty.
It'll fit. You know, if you're looking for a placement, I'll place it on a movie like that, like a little
Right,
teenage
absolutely,
love. So you know, but
absolutely, absolutely.
you know, just it give me Justin Bieber old when Justin Bieber first came out type vibes. The type
Yeah,
move
like
Justin was making. Yeah,
it's got that lane, like it's got that lane, yo.
yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Like the best thing I can say is Dawson's Creek.
You
Took
see,
me there
first
immediately.
lady say yes. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it gives me 90 vibes, takes us back, and then she say yes. So she's saying exactly what y'all saying.
Hey, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give y'all an
So
update on something
Hey,
though.
this is not gonna be one of them
shut the fuck
channels where we gonna sugarcoat it, man. If you send us the music, we gonna give us our opinion. It's just our opinion. That means don't stop doing what you're doing. But hey,
right.
keep sending us the music. Hey, we gonna give our take, man. Take the constructive criticism and apply it
Yeah, just
Absolutely.
apply.
and make it better.
Absolutely.
Or
Absolutely.
not saying that it was horrible, but it was a good vibe. But
It was a good vibe. It just, you know,
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
yeah,
It wasn't a great song. Let's put it that way. It wasn't a great. It wasn't a hit record or something like that.
yeah.
But it's
It's a good
nothing
placement record though.
that nobody is sitting here and be like, yeah, that was a whack record.
definitely,
It was a good
definitely,
song. You know what I mean?
definitely, like conductor said, definitely a placement record. Like he
Right.
said, these
Absolutely.
some for a cartoon or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
The
nothing that the
teen, like
homies is
those.
going to ride.
Yeah,
To.
that's for those teen shows. That's
yep,
one of those teen shows where the kids are growing up. They're coming into they're transitioning from teenager You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
adulthood, trying to figure things out. They in that funny space. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's that lane. You know what I mean? And it's a big lane actually.
yeah.
If
Like
you
for
focus on that lane, then you'll have huge
that
success
in
if you
like
focus
yeah,
on that lane.
like First Lady just said, it's an innocent, not sexual song. So it's like the
Right.
Right.
innocent lane is still big. You know, you ain't got too much music that's coming out that's innocent. You
Right.
know,
Absolutely.
so that
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what that is.
It reminds me of
Hey,
like Montana. You know what I mean? It makes you think of places like Montana, like
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean,
yeah,
like Middle America, where it's like the white picket fences, and they got issues too. So you're thinking like that, like you know what I mean? There's no hood in it. There's no inner city, none of that.
yeah,
It's real, like you said, it's innocent. It has that innocent vibe to it. Just coming into your own. You know what I mean, just a
yeah.
normal.
Right. Right.
I
Well,
mean, focus
let's
on
get
that
back
vibe,
into
man.
the Ike kids, man. The Ike kids. I want that
Oh
girl.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Tell a little something. I want that girl. See you in that white suit, getting your head on suit. I want that girl. She even got her own car and she got some pesos too. I want that girl. I know you are the only one for me. I want that girl. Girl, I'm asking you to be with me. I want that
I met this girl and she was off the hook. I laid eyes on her and my body shook. She's a 10, she's a 20, now this girl is a 30. A few seconds later, my mom was feeling dirty. This girl is sexy, I wanna holler, I hope she let me. She deserve blue, pearl, diamond, and ruby. I'm afraid if I get with her, people gon' sue me. My mind is like a maze and she going through it.
I want that. I like you, Wayne. I can't say nothing. The way you roll your eyes is the reason I'm hushing. For what? I want that girl. I'ma show off. I'm trying to get with her. She's a good girl, looking real cute. That's why I want you to be my boo. And yeah, it is true. I really want you. You're the only one I want to go talk to. I want that
Shorty got me bugging. I just need to have her loving. When we speak, it's like we touching. My heart bleeds for her to touch it. And I know that we were made for this. This loving you can't pay for this. I got to get you pray for this. And only thing I say for this.
that girl. See you in that white suit, getting your head on suit. I want that girl. She even got her own car and she got some pesos too. I want that girl. I know you are the only one for me. I want that girl. Girl, I'm asking you to be with me. I want that girl.
Telling you,
All
this boy
right.
wrote
All
that
right.
song
All
at
right.
7 years old, man. This
When
boy
when
wrote that song at 7 years old, man. He wrote
they
that
was
song at 7. He wrote it at 7. We recorded it when he was 10. What did
it
he know about
was
a
that you?
girl having a
Hold,
job and
hold on.
pay
Hold on. Hold
stubs?
on. First lady asked, "Was that you singing?"
Yeah, that was me singing on the bridge. Now I'm gonna tell you the story. Check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna give you the story of this. One day cause we had the studio in the crib, right? This is what we was at when I lived in Long Island with Ike's house. This is where I did all Ike stuff and all that, right?
All
I
right.
come downstairs one morning and my kids is in the studio recording. And they had this song recorded. You know what I mean? They had it already recorded. It wasn't mixed yet. They were playing with the mix. There was no bridge on it or nothing. I came downstairs. I'm like, yo, y'all recorded this? And Corey, CJ, July, he like, yeah. I'm like, you serious? And I'm like, played it back. I was amazed. I was in awe, and I'm like, yo, all it needs is a bridge. And so I wrote the bridge real quick, recorded the bridge, and I had a Jamil layer the hook. I did some layers. I had him do some layers and stuff like that, and I wound up just completing the song with him. But like literally, they did that song by themselves, man. I came downstairs in the middle of the joint. They had already had it recorded. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
like I said, he was 10. My daughter was 9, and Corey was like 11, 12. Man. I
How old
mean,
are
it's
they
crazy.
now?
Corey, well, J God is 26 now. Corey is 29. My daughter's 25. And my youngest son, the one that says Ike Kids on everything, that's not King. He the Ike Kids mascot. He's 22 now. So,
Okay.
So they
so
so
and
so
they make music still.
actually you just doubling back and putting out music that they did years ago.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going through our catalog and letting people know where they came from, giving them a story beyond, oh, they Corey drums as kids. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? The people need to recognize just as much as what talent I was as a youth and built my talent from that youth, from that childhood. They
Hmm.
was born with the same gifts. They was born with these gifts just like I was, and I helped my kids nurture them. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing I gave them. And I tell my son Jay God personally, I tell him this all the time, and I don't sugarcoat it. I'm the best MC that I've ever met in
Yeah,
my life, and my
because I
son
can
is
hear
the
I can
best
hear her
songwriter.
voice. Her voice don't sound nothing like that no more, and his definitely don't. And
Yeah,
their music today sounds like light years ahead of what we just listened to. And so I
Hmm.
you can if you hear the music now and then hearing that, you like, wow, that's where they came from. They was
yeah.
already cold at
See the
6
growth.
7 years old.
Right. You know what I mean? So that was really the purpose. I wanted people to see where they came from. Like they didn't just come in this out of
Right.
nowhere, decided to make music because it's a fad. This family has been born into this. They're the fourth generation of us in the industry. So
Tell Mr. Conductor who your dad is.
my father's a songwriter and an artist named Larry Banks. He wrote well, he was in groups during the 50s. He's one of the pioneers of the northern soul music style. And he also is a songwriter. He wrote songs for that Elvis Presley did. Elvis Presley did a song called Soldier Boy. My father wrote that song. Paul McCartney and well, the Moody Blues first did this song called Go Now that my father wrote. Paul McCartney and Wings did it. Cher did it. Uh, Simply Red did it. Ozzy Osbourne did it. My father was the senior black A&R for RCA Kent Records back in the 60s. Um, I mean, growing up, I was around people like James Brown, Burt Bacharach, and all of that. They used to be at my house buying songs for my pops. Or I'd be at like James Brown crib running around. I didn't know it was James Brown, so don't quote me. Be like, yo, you know James Brown? Nah, I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
James
yeah,
Brown.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a little kid running around in this dude's crib while my pops was smoking weed in the back, playing the piano, and they just gigging, doing what they did. And then find out that this is who these people are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just carried the torch and continued it on my own. And I made my own legacy. My legacy is I'm the first rap artist in the history of music to sign a major record deal, multi-album record deal with no demo. Because I signed with Columbia Records in 1992. Just walked in there and rhymed and all of that. Got a 10 album deal. So I mean, I made my name running with the Hit Squad and all that kind of stuff, doing my thing in the 90s. Then I did my independent stuff as Corey Drums and Ike all through the 2000s. And like my main thing is like I said, my main thing is carrying the legacy on. It doesn't stop with me. You know what I mean?
Bro,
That's powerful.
forget all that, man. You know what my biggest moment about your history is?
What's that?
MC Light having a crush on you.
Chill.
Not MC Light.
Yeah, man. Yeah, back in the days, dude. Yeah, back in the days. I used to duck her too. Like, I mean,
Why you
I never
ducking MC Light?
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Like real talk. I came in when I came in the game, right? I'm gonna tell you, man. When I came in the game, my pops, when I told my father that I wanted to do this in the music industry, because my father was in the game like that and on the business side, he gave me he gave me certain warnings,
Hmm.
right? And he told me certain things to watch out for.
Yeah,
And when I got in it, I started seeing like the things he was telling me was coming at me. Like
yeah,
My A&R would like throw flirts at me and things like that. Light was heavy flirting with me, crazy back in the days. But my thing was she was already popular. She had more power than me. She had power. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And if I got into a situation, relationship, or anything like that, you know what I mean? It could have. it would have fucked me over. Pardon my
Yeah,
language, man. I don't want to say
yeah,
that, but it would have messed me up. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
was always on it like that. I didn't want to. I would never be involved with anybody. And this isn't no shade to MC Light or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't nothing like she was crazy bum
yeah,
rushing me.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I knew she had a crush on me. Like every time we went somewhere, she would tell my nephew, "Yo, where your uncle at?" And go get your uncle. And my nephew would be like, "Yo, Light looking for you." And she would give me these googly eyes, and I would like be like disappearing on her. I wouldn't try to like be around her
yeah,
because I didn't want to entertain none of that. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to that to jeopardize my career in any way.
yeah,
I
yeah,
jeopardized my career in other ways, but I didn't want those kind of things to cause me no issues in my
yeah,
career.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's funny
Okay.
you said that. Son. I really used to duck her though, yo. Like real talk. You know what I mean, because I met her one time. We was at the Greek Fest. That's how I met her. We was at the Greek Fest. It was us, Wu Tang, X Clan. There was a whole bunch of us that year. It was the
Yeah,
same Greek Fest they talk about in the Wu Tang series.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was at I was at that Greek Fest. Matter of
In
fact,
Virginia Beach,
nah, the Greek Fest in Long Island
in
in
Long Island. Okay,
Jonesboro.
okay, okay.
Yeah, that was the Greek Fest, and that was major back in the days. You know what I mean? For performing in New York, and that's how I met MC Light. She was on our bus. It was her, Link Q, and there was a whole bunch of other artists out there. I think
Was
Tim
that
Dog was
was
on
that
my
the
bus
H
with us.
Town tour?
Nah, that wasn't the H Town tour. That was when I was in Houston when I was with
Okay.
H Town. The Greek Fest was just Greek Fest. They used to do it every year. It was like the freak. It was New York's version of Freaknik.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And all the record companies would have stages and stuff like that. So we were performing at the Greek Fest that year. It was us, Wu Tang, I mean everybody pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, with that when in the series when they talking about the Greek Fest that
Yeah.
they was at, we performed right before Wu Tang. You know what I'm saying? Like through that
Okay.
whole series, I was watching that whole series like, yo, man, that was me that was performing before them. I mean, they would have other people like acting like it was somebody
Yeah,
else or
yeah.
whatever. But I knew that at those venues, those nights,
Was
that
you?
before Wu Tang or after Wu Tang, it was us. Because you know what I mean, at that time, we was one of the hottest groups in the city. So we was everywhere. If
Yeah.
Mobb Deep was there, Busta Rhymes and them was there, we was there.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean, that's crazy. Like you brought up that NC Light thing, though.
I mean,
That's
I mean, I got to spice the live up a little bit. Put something in there,
nice.
so we can laugh at a little bit. Conduct the stop.
Shout to MC Light, man. Shout to MC Light, man. You know what I mean?
That's a surprise to me.
Ooh, hey,
That's a surprise to me.
I gotta let the commentator in conductor loose. So, conductor, what kind of questions do you have for my brother here on the panel with us?
Man, honestly, I was just sitting here thinking, man, like listening to your history in the industry. Like you was around when it was when hip hop was growing.
He's from Hollis, Queens. Think
Yeah,
about
like
that.
Yeah.
That's Run DMC.
Run DMC,
Yes.
all them. Like
All them.
now, my question is, did you ever run across DMX and spent time around him?
I didn't spend time with DMX, but DMX was always in
Good
the
question.
hood. Like him.
Okay.
I mean, I knew Irv Gotti and them. That was people that grew up with us, with me. I mean, I grew up with Irv. My hip hop career actually it actually started pretty much with Irv Gotti because Irv
Hmm.
Gotti was the DJ in our neighborhood. He used to do the park jams. He used to do the house parties, and he had this MC named Romeo that was before Ja Rule. That Romeo was the MC in Hollis, and Romeo the one that put me on. You know, what I mean, he gave me my shot the first time in Jamaica Park, rhyming. So then I started running around with Romeo and Irv at different house parties throughout the neighborhood and made my name. That's how I got my name by doing parties and all that in the hood back in the day, just
Hmm.
spitting and destroying everybody. You know what I mean? Um, so when Irv had, we started getting people around and stuff like that. You know, we was all hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Hollis is not that big, so you get to see everybody. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
DMX would be around the hood with Irv. He was just DMX though. It wasn't. He was just. We knew him as a stick up dude from Yonkers and stuff like that. That rap, and we thought he was dope.
So he really
But
he
he was just
really
stick
did
up.
stick niggas up with that pit bull.
Yeah, he was that. Like he was real with it. You know what I'm saying? Dude was real with it. You know what I mean? Like I used to see Pac in the hood all the time when he would be out there with Stretch, because Stretch was my man. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So Pac would be in the hood all the time. You know what I mean? Up on 199th and Hollis Ave. You know what I mean? Hanging out with Stretch and them. So we used to see people like that all the time. So it really, because we LL from the hood. So you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Jam Master Jay lived up the block from me. You know what I
yeah,
mean? DMC used to pick me up in his truck and get me off Hollis Avenue when I was doing my dirt, and ride around drinking 40s with me to tell me to get off the block and stuff like that. So to us, it was like it was us. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like coming from Hollis during the time that I came from, it was kind of like when coming from Compton, how everybody knows about how coming from Compton is. Hollis was the original Compton.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It was the original Compton. We was the definition of what it meant to be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You look up the word hip hop, you're gonna see the a Run DMC figure or a LL Cool J figure, and
yeah,
that's Hollis. You know what I'm saying? So that's just ingrained in our blood, man. So we seen a lot of people like that. Because everybody came to Hollis.
yeah.
That
Now,
was like everybody wanted to come there.
rest in peace, Irv got it. I heard you say Irv was the startup for you, man. Like, what if you have an opinion on it, what do you say to people like 50 that he done had long standing beefs with, that kind of was kind of disrespectful after the death.
I'm
Like,
gonna say this because that's the day issue is a real street issue. It's not
okay,
like people don't know, like people think that that's an entertainment thing, man. You know what I mean? It's a real underlying issue there, man. And I can't pick sides on that. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Because I got to look at it. I look at things from both directions. You feel me? And if I'm gonna just say this, man, if if somebody's out to destroy you,
hmm,
whichever side it was coming from, right? But if somebody's out to destroy you, just totally destroy you, and your life is on the line with it multiple times, how can you put that down? And
yeah,
and that's not to say that I condone the childishness
yeah, yeah,
of the situation. You know what I mean? But knowing the backstory, and it goes even before Irv and Ja Rule and all of that. So knowing that whole backstory and what that entails, it's a lot deeper than people outside can really understand. Do I wish that it could end and not be um so detrimental? Because truthfully, man, we all from the same hood, yo.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Hollis is North Side Jamaica, and Jamaica, where 50 from, that's South Side Jamaica. So we all from
yeah,
Jamaica Queens. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, and it's a Queens thing. So for me, and these are two big powerhouses of Queens. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can front about how
yeah,
powerful and what Ja Rule brought to the game and what his music actually does mean. You know what I mean? So we can't front on that, and
yeah,
we can't front on 50. So with these dudes butting heads and being separate, that's making us not as strong as a Queens community as we
yeah,
really could be. So if these dudes could finally come to terms and maybe see beyond the issues that, like I said, it's not as personal as personal with Ja Rule as it is with 50 for the beef that started before Ja Rule and them got involved. So they
hmm,
kind of like in it, like it's like guilty by association.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? And then that's what caused them to really get played out like that. And then they were loyal to Preem. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't be mad at that neither. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really measure that, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's just a sad situation, and I mean, it was lives that were lost in this whole situation,
yeah,
and their lives could have been lost and threatened and all of that, and people got shot. So it's hard to really just walk past all of that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. And you said a lot there, man. Like, and just sitting back, just listening to you explain that, it kind of makes sense now. It make more sense to the pettiness because you would sit there and be like, "Dang, why would you keep going?" You know, for
Right.
me as a fan, I'm a 50 fan. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You know, when everything popped off, hey, I'm with 50 Cent. You know,
Hmm.
and so just to see it ongoing, even in that moment, it's like, hold up, 50. Now this, you
Right.
know, at first it was comical, you know, and entertainment, but now you see it as, oh wow, no, this is something that's really this real beef. Like this
Right.
something that's real out here. Like this ain't no play.
Right.
And then listening to
Right.
Ja Rule's response, and you know, like he still, you know, hearing his response, it was like, you know, okay, you kind of sound like you want to keep it going. Like you want to jump into it and, you know, put fuel on the
Hmm.
fire and stuff like that. And it's like that's one that I don't think, like I hearing you saying like them two coming together. But in your honest opinion, do you think they will ever reconcile like Fat Joe and 50?
Never. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen. First of
Oh
all,
man.
Josh gonna stay loyal to Irv and Irv's memory, regardless of anything, which he's supposed to. And Josh always also gonna stay loyal to Preem. You know what I'm saying? And which I'm gonna be honest, he's supposed to.
Yeah.
So
Now coming up in the
it's just a,
now coming up in the 90s, man, the game where you came, like you said, you came with Wu Tang, you know, Stretch Onyx and the Locks and all these Rough Riders. Like you came up, like I said, when New York was kind of had his foot on the pulse of hip hop.
yeah, yeah.
Where are you know, how do you see with the South having its run? You know, and it just it kind of take over of hip hop right now. Like, where do you see the North at within hip hop right now? Do you hear, you know, younger artists that you kind of can say, you know, in the next 4 or 5 years, they gonna put New York back on the map?
Um, Honestly, the only ones that I really hear from New York that are fresh and new, per se, that are bringing that New York energy aren't from the city. They from upstate. Griselda. You got
Okay.
Griselda. You got Stove Guard Cooks. You know what I mean? You got dudes like that that are actually keeping that energy of. You know what I mean? They got the boom bappy, but it got that rugged street edge too. So it's not so rapidy rap. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Always talking about I'm a dope rapper, but they bring that energy. So I definitely shout out the dudes upstate. Um, they doing their thing, man. And I who'd have thought? Because at being from the city, we don't give upstate no props, man.
yeah,
We really don't give nobody no props being from the city, honestly, because
y'all
we
really don't.
conceded. We
Y'all,
conceded, man.
yeah,
I'm just be
y'all
honest with
don't.
you. At least I
Y'all
can
think
at least I can
y'all,
admit,
yeah.
man.
Hey, look, I
You know what I
appreciate you
mean?
being the accountability.
For real, bro. I mean, the thing is though, what people don't understand is that being from New York, we have to be that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People like because I live in California now, right?
Okay.
And what happens is you get people that think that we're arrogant and that people are that New Yorkers are not friendly, we're mean and
Yeah.
all that, right? But that's not really the truth. The reality of it is we're just straightforward. We don't
Yeah.
really like to sugarcoat things. We don't have time for the games, and we really don't have time to be appeasing your feelings because for us, life moves like this. Whereas everywhere else, life moves at a slower pace. So we
Yeah.
really don't have time to be playing games, trying to figure things out or trying to decipher this, that, and the third. So we just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's really all it is about us. We just
Hmm.
really direct. And because we have that direction, that directness about us as just normal people, like I was watching something today. Like New Yorkers, we don't really get hype over over stars and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna catch us running up on nobody asking for autographs. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because to us, as New Yorkers, we feel we just as good as anybody else. Ain't nobody gonna walk around be a bigger star than me because I'm
Hmm.
from New York. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a New York attitude. and it's an attitude that like, the female that I seen post this earlier. It's an attitude that every place really should have. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have that vigor for where you from, but
Yeah,
you're not supposed to. And where I find New York has a problem is that New York alienates everybody else, and
yeah,
that's why
But
right now New York
but
is
but
being alienated.
is, growing up in the '80s myself, a babe of hip hop and knowing where hip hop came from. I'm in Texas, and I'm seeing
Hmm.
people break dancing on cardboard boxes, but y'all in New York. We
Right,
visualizing what y'all doing in New York, and the only way we
right,
can see it is on BET.
right.
The basement wasn't even existent then. It was MTV. If we
hmm,
didn't have MTV back in the early '80s, we would have never known what hip hop was about,
Right,
or breaking, uh, uh,
right.
El-
But
Electric Boogaloo. You know what
here's
I'm saying? All those movies
right,
that showed us what what it was. But you lived
right.
in the places where all of that stuff was going down.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's understandable in the early on, in the early going, right? But then here's what where I felt there was a problem with it, where hip hop, where New York really dropped the ball, and
hmm,
everybody they just started saying "f us." You know what I'm saying? Because of the way we treated everybody else. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like when all these other places started doing hip hop, when they started gravitating to our culture that we created, we didn't embrace them. We alienated them. We made them feel subpar. You
Right.
know what I mean? We wouldn't support them. So what did they start doing? They started supporting each other and not really supporting us. So then you had all of these dudes from outside of New York that was doing music that was going platinum. We wasn't even hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
All these dudes was selling units.
I
We didn't
stayed
even know
right
they was
around the
didn't even
corner
have
from
records.
Egyptian Level. You remember Egyptian Level?
You feel me?
I stayed
Yeah,
around the corner from him when he used to rap with Drake and them. He lived in our
yeah.
neighborhood and flew to Cali and them and recorded with them. His
You know
brother
what I'm
was
saying? So like I said,
Dr. Rock.
it's that New York. Yeah, we just started alienating everybody, man. And what made me recognize that is when I moved to Houston. When I moved to Houston in 2000, I'm down there, you know what I mean, doing my music. You know what I mean? And I'm running around trying to sell my joints. And
Yeah,
people are telling me we don't listen to New York music. And I'm looking at them like, what? Hold up. What do you
right,
mean you don't listen to New York music? How you I'm a hip hop artist. How you not gonna listen to New York music? You know what I'm
right.
saying? But I didn't realize I had to recognize that they was like, yo, we not supporting that because y'all don't support us. We're gonna support us down here. So I started recognizing that and seeing that. And shout out to Houston, man, because Houston is what taught me my independent game. Shout out to Houston, shout out to Chameleonaire. You know what I mean? I used to sell CDs, me and him side by side with each other back in the days on the streets, man. And I learned the whole independent hustle because of down south.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, the
So
South,
when it comes
that
to that,
no,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
that independent hustle that you learned, like you was equating to, man, like, and I had to break this down to, on on
Conductor, I
the
don't want
podcast,
you to go yet because I
huh?
got one more song to play for you.
You said what?
I said I don't want you to go nowhere yet because
Oh
I got
no,
one
oh
more
no,
song
you
to play.
good, but I know I was breaking it down to people that in the north. Look, okay, I know we was talking about it was an artist out of Mississippi that did Juicy
Hmm.
before
Yeah,
Biggie
the
did it,
biggie.
and
Yeah,
that
the notorious big.
yeah, the notorious Biggie down out of Mississippi, and people was like, and I was
Yeah.
breaking down how they stole the song from him, and it's easy. It was easy for that type of stuff to happen back in the day because you had a lot of people from the South sending music up to the big labels up in because the
Right.
machines, all the machines was
Right.
up north.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like a lot of
Yeah,
people don't want to
yeah,
acknowledge
you're
yeah.
that
absolutely right.
Right, right.
that caused a
You're
lot of the
absolutely right,
problems
bro.
too. Like that's where that
Yeah.
independent hustle
Absolutely right.
came from. Is learning that a lot of southern artists
Absolutely.
was getting ripped off by these dudes from the biggest and the Nas's and the J's. Like, unfortunately, that's just what it was. Cause the Def Jams and all them, they was up north. So
Right.
it's like they hearing certain records come through
Right.
the,
It wasn't.
the
Yeah.
A&R's hearing it.
The thing is, it wasn't just. Yeah.
Yeah, it just like
And they were
cause
doing that to
they knew.
everybody. It wasn't just.
They,
It wasn't
yeah,
just the down south artists. It was everybody.
it was
You know what I
everybody.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I could give you stories of days when I went up to Columbia Records. When I was signed to
You
Columbia
break,
Records, bro,
break up,
I would
bro. You
sit up
break up,
there
bro.
and I would see the boxes
Break it up, bro.
of demos.
You breaking up, bro.
Now, can you hear me better now?
Fix your phone or something, man. Something
I'm breaking
going
up
on.
still.
Sound a little better. Talk now. You like you stuck.
Yeah, I think it's stuck.
I got
You stuck.
over here. I don't know why.
Go out and come back in.
Yeah. Hey man, the Nuggets just won.
Hey, I want to congratulate you, bro. Cause
Thank you.
I know I know my boy happy.
Look here,
I know
everybody.
my boy happy.
I almost put my barber out of business. I told him, you keep betting me haircuts, you ain't gonna be making no money. Cause these $90 a haircut. So you ain't gonna make no money and messing around with me. Like, and that nigga from Minnesota. And I told him, I
Hey,
said him
you
before the
could-
series started.
hey, so the next segment we gonna do, we gotta do sports.
Yeah. We definitely gotta
We,
talk about it.
we ain't doing no more music. We gonna do sports.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I'm like, everybody keep, I don't know why they think the Timberwolves ain't gonna be about nothing this year. I'm like, y'all don't see what I've been seeing.
Did you see Ant walk around
Yeah,
LA?
yeah, he's him. I keep telling people that boy is him. He's not scared. Like
Do you think that's Jordan's song?
hey man, look,
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. But all I know is the boy look just like Michael Jordan and
Look
play
just
like him
like him,
too.
play like him too.
Play
Yeah,
like him too.
yeah, man. That's been crazy. We got drums back in the building, man. We got drums back in the building. Hey, if y'all ain't did it already, man, hit that like button, share and subscribe. This is the TPG channel. Man, we're gonna do sports, we're gonna do music, we're gonna do
Can
everything.
y'all hear me now? I'm better now.
Yeah, you back now. You
I-
good.
I don't know my signal. I'm in the.
Oh, I noticed it when you moved out, when you moved from the room to the back. Yeah, that happened though.
You still look ugly
Yeah.
on that though. Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
he
on. I
there
don't know
though.
what.
But yeah, man, like that caused a little bit of that hustle, the independent hustle to be formed in the South.
Yeah.
It's because of like they not gonna listen. And then
Yeah.
dang, he left up out again.
I gotta bring him back in.
Okay, 'cause I'm about to say
He
that
was
what kind of
he was looking like he was dragging or something.
yeah, and that would kind of form what we call now the chitlin circuit.
There you go.
You know, yeah, okay, yeah,
Much better.
you back good,
Way better.
way better.
Cause your face was like it was just dragged. I'm like, no, man, but boy, look ugly on there.
But yeah, that's where that little chitlin circuit got formed at. And like it was still there, but that when it kind of heated up again. Chitlin circuit came back because Southern artists had to do it on their own. But dang, that's crazy. You came up in the golden era of hip hop. Like
He did, bro.
that is the golden era of hip hop.
Man, and that's why I cut for my bro so much, man. Because he taught me so much. With the NFTs. Remember, I used to tell you about the NFTs and stuff.
Yeah.
Doctor, that's who put me down with the NFTs. He put me down with so much of the knowledge and got me out of so many bad decisions.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say too much, but bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? And got me war games. If you know war games,
Yeah.
he put that down. Burning bridges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corey Drums put that down.
Yeah.
That's the big bro I've been talking
Yeah,
to
okay.
about. Yeah, so that, and when we went to Cali, um, man, he gave us the tour of Cali.
Yeah, that's love.
Absolutely.
That's love.
Absolutely.
That's love, man. Like,
He
and
gave us the tour of Cali. So when I got there, he was like, "Yo, bro, we're going to the beach this day. We're doing this the next day. We're doing this."
Yeah.
that's how it's supposed to
Absolutely.
be. Supposed to have itinerary.
Yeah.
Supposed to have a lot of
Absolutely.
places to hit, man. Like,
Yeah. Hey, and then pull up when we was finna get jacked. Man, oh my God, man. It was
y'all
crazy.
about to get jacked.
Yeah, we was at the burger joint and he was like, "No, bro, don't worry, Jerry there." Yeah, he told us all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
Now,
Lord.
man, make sure my people safe, man. You come out here.
Already, man.
I mean, you deal with the Bankses, you untouchable. Ain't nothing happening. You know what I mean, I'm
Yeah.
from New York. I've been out here 10 years, and I ain't having none of that. I go anywhere I want to go because I know how to move. But you know what I mean, just got to be move smart. I'm not PLB, PMB rocking them dudes. Like I ain't stupid. You gotta. I mean, it's just like anywhere, yo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying?
And
If I come
I
to
lived
Dallas
out there
like
for
this
a
place.
year.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah.
anywhere, bro. Like if I come to Dallas, this place I know I can't, I'm not supposed to go. Why would you want to go there? Like,
Why would you want to
why would
go
you want to
there?
go there? Like, why you
Why do
want to
I
go near
want
the
to be
war
in
zone,
y'all
bro?
hood, bro? Like, I don't want to be in y'all trenches. Like, I'm from my own trenches and I don't want to be in them. So why do I want to be in
Word.
y'all's? Like,
Exactly. You know what I'm
why do I
saying?
want to be in y'all trench? I don't want. I'm from the hood. I left it.
I'm good, yo.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
good.
good, yo.
I got enough trauma already from the hood. Why I need to
For
experience
real,
yours?
man. For real. For real. For real.
You feel me?
That's for real.
Like,
For real.
nah,
Nah,
man. But
man.
Corey, man, it's been an honor to talk to you, man. Like, just to
No, bro.
learn a little bit of history from
When
you,
I
man.
say that's my bro,
Same,
that's
man. Real
my
talk.
brother, bro. That's my dude. That's my dude.
Now, I
Cause
did want to
Yeah,
ask you this question though, man, because you got your daughter
yeah.
rapping. How do you what is your viewpoint on the elevation of the female rapper now?
Well, my daughter don't rap.
Okay.
My daughter sings R&B.
Okay,
You
okay,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? But as far as the elevation of the female rapper, they haven't. That's just being honest with you. I mean, not the ones that are popular on the mainstream. Let's put it there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I like this new chick, Dochi, right? Now they're really pushing her as the authentic hip hop type thing, yada yada yada, right? And she's supposed to
Yeah,
have, she came up on her own. She got this whole story of TikTok and all of that, right? But it's the obvious plant again, and
yeah,
I got problems with that. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's nothing against the young lady or nothing like that, but first of all, you could tell that she's not authentic because she
yeah,
sounds her mannerisms is Nicki Minaj. Like you could see that she studied the top. They had her study the top artists of the current time, right?
yeah,
And take from them. So she has a lot of Nicki Minaj flow and mannerisms. You know what I mean? The way she utilizes her voice and all of that. That's Nicki Minaj all day. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Um, and then her being a super dark skinned, I mean, she's a beautiful dark skinned young
yeah,
lady, right?
yeah,
But now they're pushing the whole homosexual line with her.
yeah,
So now they're using ultra blackness. You know what I mean? They're moving further into the blackness. She has that seriously African-ish look,
yeah,
right? Which African is the popular thing now.
yeah. It
So now they're
is.
using an Africanish looking rapper girl who is supposedly marketed for the underground, pure hip hop, true this, true that. And her agenda is homosexuality. Now, I don't care about somebody's sexuality personally, and that's the problem. Like,
Yeah,
why automatically is she pushing this whole, oh, we got to be more for queers? We got to, oh, a red flag for me is heterosexual men. Like, why are you saying that kind of stuff?
yeah, yeah. Why you pushing that agenda to him? Because basically,
right.
you pushing the agenda to destroy the man itself. I'm not even gonna say black
Absolutely.
or white, but just the man itself in general. And
Absolutely.
I agree with you on that. Like that's the type of stuff that I don't really care for. Like once I start seeing that agenda being pushed, I already know what time it is.
Yeah, man.
I already know the check done been cut. You know, and it's easier what I see with it. I ain't got nothing against the females, but it's easier to cut a check for a woman to do something than it is for a man on certain
Absolutely.
agendas.
Yeah.
So it's
Because
like,
not everybody, because not every dude wants to go to the puppy party.
yeah, not every dude want to go to the pussy party.
You know what I mean?
Everybody ain't trying to go there.
No.
Everybody ain't trying to go see Clive. Everybody ain't
Right.
trying to go see Clive. You feel me?
That
So it's
part.
like,
That part right
uh,
there.
yeah,
With that being said, um, Kales, how you feel about Kales?
R. Kelly, I think his situation,
Not as
he's
a
a
person, not as a person,
what
not
as what?
not as an acquisition or as an artist.
He's a great artist. You know what I mean? Those things don't those things can't take away from his artistry, yo. You know what I mean? You can have a dude that's an amazing painter, but he's a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah,
doesn't take away from the fact that he's an amazing painter.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So on that level, I mean that nothing could that can't be taken away from him.
With that being said, we wouldn't have at least that takes away 50% of
R&B music.
Yep.
exactly.
For the past 20 years, 30 years.
It take away a lot of R&B, a lot of pop, a lot of rock music. Take away some gospel music that you love. Like it take away a lot of music. You take
I'm
away the
talking about
artistry.
recent R&B music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He inspired he
he's
inspired
still.
he's kind of like the Stevie Wonder of this of
Recent
our
R&B
generation.
music and
Oh
recent
wow.
gospel music.
If you think about it, right? He's
'Cause
kind of like the Stevie Wonder
he,
of our
he
generation, man.
he writes for a lot of people, even while he locked up.
Everything he touched, everything he touched was diamonds, man.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
everything.
he did Trapped in the Closet. It was a whole two albums of the same music,
The same music.
just different lyrics to each segment.
Different
Like
lyrics. He just used the same line, the same bass, the same piano, same
same
little guitar
everything.
string, the same
You
thing
feel
for
me?
what? How many Trapped in the Closet? 1 through 33. The nigga gave
Yeah,
us
something
a
like that.
whole storybook in music, bro. He gave us a
Yeah,
whole 33 chapters in
real
music.
talk.
Like it's like, but and you still go watch it till today. Like
As a,
niggas still
as
Right,
watching it
that's
right,
again,
right.
as a movie at that, as
as
a
a movie.
movie. And when you listen to it, you listen to it as a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That now, what did that inspire? I know I did a couple of audio movies. I did
Exactly.
I
Sticky Fingers did an
I
audio
really set
movie.
y'all up though.
You know what I'm saying? Like other
I
people did those things, and it came
I
because it
really
was
set
inspired
y'all up.
by artists like that.
Yeah,
What
what
you
you
set us
talking
up
about?
for?
I really set y'all up for this one.
Praying to God, things get better. Can't help but feel my days get better than this. Trying not to complain. The growing pains, it never felt like this. Feel like on the time, but I can't show it. God is making a way. Oh yeah, I know it. Just gonna keep on keeping the faith.
Boy,
It's always 7 a day. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna get better. I remember nights when the weight was strong. Felt like I was losing, barely holding on. But if it's scarred, tell a story of grace. Got your mellows to higher place. Mountains move when you step a stepping in faith. Them chains gon' break when you call out his name. No more fear, no more shame. It's gonna get better. No more pain. It's gonna get better. 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 Said it's gonna get better. Just you believe. Every trial, every tear, God got a place to see. God still working, yeah, making waves. Just keep pressing, don't see that day. I know the pain's still deep, yeah, the night's been long. Storms and clouds get heavy, but the light's still on. Tears on the pavement, prayers in the air. I feel like God ain't listening, but I'm already knowing He right there. He listening. In your head, don't you dare lose faith. Try your weeping eyes, don't you dare cry. The struggle ain't forever, no, it won't last always. Breakthrough coming and leave the hurt in the past. Breakthrough coming and leaving the hurt in the past. Breakthrough coming, leaving the pain in the past. Things gonna get better, it's gonna get better, it's getting better. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Keep your head high. It's gonna get better. Don't you dare lose faith. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better in the morning. It's gonna get better. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna get better. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna get better. Praying to God, things get better. Can't help but feel like it's better than this. Trying not to complain, but growing pains never felt like this. Feel like throwing the time, but I can show it. God is making a way, oh yeah, I know it. Just gonna keep on keeping the faith. It's always saving the day. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna get better. 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 It's gonna get better.
Speaking of R. Kelly, that was heavily influenced by him.
Okay.
Look, man, I told you on
Hey,
that.
bro, my daddy from Chicago, bro. Hey, man. Hey.
Look, hey, look. Like I tell people, man, like the artistry of that man is undeniable. The influence that he has on
Absolutely.
music, he gon' like Corey was saying, man, like he is the Stevie Wonder of our generation. To where
Absolutely.
his music's gonna be sampled, and his inspiration is going, his fingerprint gonna be on R&B and hip hop for a long time. Like whether people like, no matter what you think about him personally, when it comes down to this music, it's going, his imprint is gonna be on it for
Absolutely.
for his imprint gonna be on it for a long time. And
Absolutely.
that's gonna be like just like Stevie. You feel me? Where my 4-year-old, she gonna be growing up listening, searching who R. Kelly, to find the original, track to a sample that she listening to. You feel me? Like, so that's gonna it's gonna that's who he is, man. But that song right there that you played, like I think you sent me that one, and I
Of
told you
course.
that's the one that I could tell the influence of Outkast and Goody Mob and them and the
Yeah,
music
I
as
hear that.
well. Like,
Yeah, I hear that.
that's that vibe that it give you, that Southern playlist, the Cadillac music flow, something that you just put in and you just ride to.
Absolutely.
Especially when you trying to think and you got stuff going on. You need that measure that it's gonna get better. Cause
Right.
that's that when I think of Outkast and them, that's the type of music they put out was for those, us struggling.
Right.
That everything was gonna get
Let
better,
me
that
let me
things
give
was
you the
gonna turn
backdrop
around.
on that one. So I'm glad you appreciate that from that artistry perspective. But I wrote that song and recorded it 2 weeks. We went to LA, and I came back, recorded it. The next following week, First Lady had the heart attack. And so I listened to that song while we was at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
When she was in the hospital bed with all this stuff
Yeah.
hooked up to her.
Yeah.
I listened to that song in my headphones, telling myself that it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
So that song not only ministered to, it's gonna minister to several other thousands of people when they hear it,
Yeah,
but it ministered to me before it got out,
yeah.
and it ain't even out yet. I mean, y'all just heard it, and the people that's gonna listen to the live, they'll hear it, but it's not out yet. And
Mhm.
when the app, I know it's gonna go on the album because I can't put the album out without putting that on there because that's part of group therapy.
Yeah, that's definitely a message that, like I say, just hearing the track when I heard it, like it's one that I play. You feel me? Like in my time of thinking, when going through different things, it's just a reminder that everything gonna get better, and something that's what we need to hear right now. That's something that a lot of people need to hear right now. Is that things gonna get better, especially with what's going on in the world. People seeing, ports, the ports emptying up, shells about to start emptying out. Like it's about to get real out here in the United States. It's about to get real, but people do need to hear a word that it's gonna get better. Like this, it ain't gonna last forever, but things definitely gonna get better.
Speaking of which, you heard one of the other ones. I sent you that one. I also sent you this one. Let's go.
Every day with the contract home, that's all I'm coming to you. Every day with the contract home, that's all I'm coming to you.
Offer up my heart to you, desire to be filling this place. Reconciliation, godly sorry, repentance, amazing grace. Fill this cup till it spills. Anointed living water overflow, not my will. Your will be done. Fleshed out daily in your ways, I'm sure to grow. Where you lead, I'm sure to go. Glory and honor, bow before thee. King of kings, no name above thee. My rock, my sword, my shield. By his stripes, I'm delivered and I'm healed.
With the contract home, that's how I'm coming to you. Every day with the contract home, that's how I'm coming to you.
Take this plate away from me, I need to fast. This trial I'm in, I need some power. Lord, make haste. This too shall pass. Spiritual warfare, sifted like wheat. My Lord said I'll be victorious in him that no defeat. Got me leaning on the everlasting arm. Hidden buried in the word, yeah, book of song. Cried out like King David, contrite heart and spirit. Don't take away your Holy Spirit. This my plea, I hope you hear it. All eyes on me, that been best on me to fail. My faith in you, I like my chances for me to excel. All I can do is keep my faith in you, it got me through temptations and frustrations. When we win on the praise belong to you.
People just steady keep saying, get your house in order, get your house in order, get your house in order. Everywhere you look, somebody is saying, get your house in order, letting us know time is winding up. So we want to make sure that we are in the place that God has prepared for us, that we're not lacking or slacking in any areas. We see so much mockery and stuff about the church going on, with everything. Everywhere you turn, people mocking the church. Boy, we living in the last days. When I was growing up, you didn't mock church. You didn't talk about pastors and first ladies. You didn't talk about church. We was too scared to do those kind of things because we reverence God for real, amen? But it's like this day and age, this generation don't have no regard for God, for men and women of God, amen? And some men and women of God are not living up to that expectation either, amen? It go both ways, amen? That's why I preach the way that I do, amen? To the body of Christ, for the body of Christ, amen?
To the body of Christ, for the body of Christ.
You heard that?
Yes, Lord. That was a word right there. That's my favorite. I ain't gonna lie. That's my favorite part of the song. Cause that message right there is something, that is real.
I keep hearing the button. That might be drums trying to get back in. There you
Mhm.
go.
Yeah, that contrite heart, like that's a good. I like that track as well, man. Like I
It
call
didn't.
that
It didn't
trap
make.
worship.
Yeah, it didn't make it the last album.
Hmm.
I didn't think people would gravitate to it. That's why I left it off. But
It'd be perfect for this, you know, for the group therapy album, only because, like I said, it's more of a worship song.
right,
Of you know, it's more like a song of crying out.
right,
You know, so definitely that I think that should go up there on that group therapy.
okay, okay. I can dig that. Y'all ready to keep going in?
Yes, sir. Hey, but look, man, I gotta actually get up off here. I got an early morning for church in the morning
Okay.
and everything. But
Oh
you
yeah,
already know.
you're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm an hour ahead of y'all. So you just tap in with me and let me know when we're gonna jump on here again, man. Hey, Mr. Drums, like I said, it's been an honor, man, to chop it up with you.
All right.
It won't be the
Let me
last time.
let me give you this one before you
Definitely,
go.
most definitely.
It's
Tap
a
in.
Yes,
short.
sir.
It's a short song.
Okay.
This is the last one I'm gonna play anyway.
They forgot about me, left me in the rain. God held me down, now I'm deep in the game. Lost everything, now everybody know my name. Fall through the flame, shine a light. They gon' remember my name. Yeah, I was down bad, no lights, no heat. Prayed in the dark, felt God in them streets. Mama said, keep your head to the sky. Devil tried to break me, the king made me fly. I was out there, lonely days and no text. Now they see the crowd, wanna show your boy some respect. You forgot about me, God never really did. Feet to the slab, just like a soldier kid, you did.
I'm making
When I
that
was
preach
broke,
again.
they ain't called, they there. Now I'm blessed, the rose already flipped. Mark the shame left out in the cold. His testimony weighs more than the silver in the gold. About me, left me in the rain. God held me down, now I'm deep in the game. Lost everything, now everybody know my name. Fall through the flame, shine a light. They gon' remember my name. Yeah, they forgot about me. It's all good though. I was built in the fire, now I'm ready to go. Took the pain, took the hits, now I'm walking redeemed. They forgot about me. I stayed with the king. I ain't bitter, I'm just dealing with the scars of gave. Preach to the scorn, I'm only preaching to the brave. Took the long route, yeah, I'm only crawling through the pain. Had my steps ordered, now I don't even walk or talk the same. They forgot about me, left me in the rain. God held me down, now I'm deep in the game. Lost everything, now everybody know my name. Fall through the flame, shine a light. They gon' remember my name. Tried to lock me out, but I broke that key. Now I'm meeting with the saints, got a front row seat. Soul's been anchored, but the past is show. I'm covered by the blood, just in case you didn't know. I don't boast in the winds, I boast in the land. They forgot about me, then they didn't know the plan. They was laughing at the kid, now they copy it in the wave. Focus on the mission, not the crowd or the praise. Keep my eyes on the cross, built for the climb. They forgot about me, but I'm right on time. They forgot about me, left me in the rain. God held me down, now I'm deep in the game. Lost everything, now everybody know my name. Fall through the flame, shine a light. They gon' remember my name.
Take that with him. Tell him we're on our way to ATL, baby.
Hey, that's the one I needed to hear.
Yeah,
Hey, cause I lost everything, fell through the flame, but they gonna remember my name. Yeah,
that one right there. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
yeah. That's
yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a testimony right there.
They go at the end of the app.
Yeah, that's a great
Mm.
closer right there. That's a great closer.
Hmm.
That's a great closer. That's a great closer. But look, man.
That's
Hey,
what I
Pastor.
say. That's why I say the testimony is way more than the silver and the gold.
Yeah, send me that. Send me that one. I need to have that. I need that. I need
I
to
got
better play that tomorrow morning on the way to church.
I got you.
Definitely. But look, man, I love you.
Love
I'm gonna
you, bro.
tap in with you, man. Hey,
Appreciate you for
chat.
pulling up.
I appreciate the invite, man. I can't wait to get back on here with y'all,
Oh
view
yeah,
some more music.
we're gonna do sports the next
Yeah,
time.
well, let's we gotta talk
Yeah,
a little sports because
we gotta do the rest of the play out.
playoffs, and then I got my opinions on this NFL draft. Because
Okay.
this was probably my last draft ever watching. That's just
Okay.
me.
Well, I know you a Shador fan. I already
But,
know what side we're coming from. So
yeah,
I give you the platform. So go ahead.
yeah, because that was some bull crap. That's all I'm gonna say. That was some bull crap. But look, man, Mr. Conductor. Choo choo. Until
That's
next
right.
time, man. Preacher Corner. I'm up out of here.
Already,
Boy.
man. Love you, bro. Yeah, that's my boy, man. That's my boy.
All right.
Yeah, he out there, ATL, man. You way out there in Cali, man. Ain't got no people here.
Shit,
It's
I ain't got
all
nobody here.
it's all good, man. Appreciate Adrian for pulling up. First Lady, man. We had a couple of people in the chat that's been rocking with us the whole night. We got people on Twitter, we got people on Twitch. So man, it's been a good night for us getting back live, man. We're gonna continue to keep doing this, man. Whatever you got to promote, like I always say, man, you always welcome on the corner, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's a pleasure to always being here with you, man. Anytime. You know what I mean? Just let me know I'm here. You feel me? You know how we get down.
Tell them
Man.
again how to get to your website and everything that you got going on, bro.
Well, our website is hitmaker.com/ BBM Unlimited. I'll spell it out because, you know what I mean? HITMKR.com/ BBM UNLMDT. All right. So
That's right, man. Put it out there,
that's how we
man.
get down. We got the downloads now. We got the you pick your price. You know what I'm saying? We got albums, mixtapes. We got our streaming links up there as well. Just a different way to get our music to the people. And like I said, you pick your price. So however you value the music is up as little as $1. You know what I mean? You can pay $1 or more as much as you want. You know what I mean? But it's how much you value the music. And all the proceeds for all our joints go to helping us build our business and helping other artists create avenues for themselves so they can create businesses as well. You know what I
Oh,
mean? So,
you know what? Before you go, I almost
mhm.
forgot, bro. And I downloaded it. I downloaded it. First Lady, we're gonna play a little bit of your new song. A little bit of her new song. Just a little bit. I might end up playing all of it, but here we go.
Woke up this morning, heart open wide. Feeling your presence right by my side. Every prayer I whisper, you're listening here. In the quiet of my soul, I can feel you here. Closer to you, Lord, is where I belong. And your love, my strength and my song. Highs and the lows, I know you see me through. Every step that I take, I'm getting closer to you. When the night falls and my spirit's low, my eyes to heaven where your light glow. Every day you worry, you take away. In your presence, Lord, the answer's where I'll stay. Closer to you, Lord, is where I belong. And you are my strength and my song. Highs and the lows, I know you see me through. Every step that I take, I'm getting closer to you. Your grace is my strength. Your love is my guide. Stone alive, you right by my side. Every moment you're my ride or die.
All right. She say that's enough.
You're giving them too much, man. You're giving them too much.
Yeah, so that's what you got looking for Lady Mayberry. Lady Mayberry got some music on her way. She gonna kill me.
Take it easy on me, I'm a work in progress. I never claim to be perfect, but I'm trying. There's some things I'm working through. It makes it hard for me to see your point of view. But trust me, I want to. I just wanna be.
All right, that's enough. So I won't get murdered tonight. She only let me play snippets of her music. I can play all mine though.
All right.
Yeah. So man, we definitely appreciate you for following through, man. On our way out,
Absolutely.
we got one more on our way out, bro.
All right. What you got coming?
Yeah. Like one of the last of the last. Yeah. Shit. Standing tall, I'm not 10 here. I refugee. Footwork Texas, preacher boy. Hit a put it on the floor. Hit the ribbon and cry loud. Till the last on the blow. Last of a died, bust your word. That's the first, that's for sure. Stay sleek, it's the last you heard of me. Cast the perk, the full swat. Island reached all assigned to me. No more submissions for competitions. No more call for awards. No industry. Blacklist, I'm on one of the core. Y'all can have that. Too wishy-washy for underdogs. It's not like that. Kick the door down in your circle. Now you can have your say. Trying to sound gangster. He ain't even really like that. I've been safe for many years, but his hands been down to make a comeback. Ain't no pistol back and preach without a sword. If it's like don't let the shirt and tie fool ya. Spiritually, physically, always ready. Principalities in high places been out to get me. Trap the spirit by the spirit. Already seen who's real. Gotta pay to play. Popularity race. Can't handle me face to face. Give me 50 feet, man, you can time in my space. Eagles soar long, sad song singing, the flower bringing. Gotta catch up, your fans already grieved. Just in 3 years, surpass your lifetime achievements. Hey, let's keep it king. I'm always ministry. You ain't seen my mentee. I keep them calm. Your head from trying to test me. Bobbing and weaving negative vibes. I swear before God, can't get it sweet me. Them whippers form, but they won't prosper. God's best kept secret. I ain't gave them all I got, and that's the way that I won't keep it. Standing tall, I'm not 10 here. I refugee. Forward Texas, preacher boy. Hit to put it on the floor. Get the ribbon and cry loud. Till the last on the floor. Last of a died, bust your word. That's the first, and that's for sure. Standing tall, I'm not 10 here. I refugee. Forward Texas, preacher boy. Hit to put it on the floor. Get the ribbon and cry loud. Till the last on the floor. Last of a died, bust your word. That's the first, and that's for sure. To the mic.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's another one. Okay, okay, that's another one. Right.
Already, man. Salute. Appreciate you for pulling up, my boy. It's always a pleasure to have you on there, man. This ain't the last time, man. Tell the TPC Corner man your condolences or whatever you gonna tell them on your way out.
You already know what it is, man. Corey Drums, ATM Radio, BBM Unlimited. It's Ike. You know what the rest is. You know what I mean? It's a family show, so I ain't gonna keep it going like that. But backhands and palm prints when it's necessary. Holla at your boy.
Already, man. Appreciate, man. One love, man. Love you, bro.
Absolutely love you, baby bro.
All right, peace. We out of here.